the very oldest language on the face of this world. Chico Kikabia Mapuni, Chineke, and Son of the Wena Isala, Nina Goza Hansoya, Nana Jama, and Yanage Farosi, Oponane, all the and then saw no one Because you will make a difference with your source and no more and we're not going to do it. Then when I'm people to you wait no more. I can't join you. God, I'm but you know what? I would like you to know that someone Ekpa is the cause of no, I am the solution, and the only way they can get to you is by kicking me out, which is not possible. I have come. Look what you do. After I am done with Nigeria, Biafra will be free and enjoy freedom. Biafra will know the importance of freedom and what happens in 5 years to come. Thank you. The very oldest language on the face of this world. Chico Kikabia Mapuni, Chineke, and Son of the Wena Isala, Nina Goza Hansoya, Nana Jama, and Yanage Farosi, Oponane, all the and then saw no one and you went out of his and you went out because you will make a difference with your source and no more. But you know what? They would like you to believe that someone Ekpa is the cause of it. No. I am the solution, and the only way they can get to you is by kicking me out, which is not possible. I have come. Look with children. After I am done with Nigeria, Biafra will be free and enjoy freedom. Biafra will know the importance of freedom and what happens in 5 years to come. Thank you.
Keep on supporting evil in the zoo, the more your land will be taken from you. The more your daughters will be raped and abducted, the more your sons will be slaughtered in cold blood. And under one Nigeria, there is nothing you can do about it. Absolutely nothing. Because one idiot that they groomed will rise up and say to you, oh no, it's one Nigeria, there is crime everywhere. Haven't you heard about Zamfara? Haven't you heard about Katsina? There is crime everywhere. That is not the case. The crimes you have in the north, the insecurity you have in the north is as a direct consequence of their own action. They grouped them. Al-Qaeda in the Nigeria, ISIS in West Africa, Boko Haram, Fulani headsmen, bandits, all of them. Who brought them to Nigeria? It's Fulani. Fulani brought them into Nigeria. Everybody brought them in. One system government brought them in. Are you deaf and dumb and stupid? When you come out and you pretend, oh, we are one Nigeria, go and show somebody was asking, where is the boundary, where will the boundary of Biafra begin? And I asked the fool, where did the boundary of Nigeria begin? People from Niger come in and go as they like. Most of these idiots are from Niger. They are building a pipeline to Niger. They are building a railway line to Niger. They are building roads to Niger. Whereas where the money comes from, which is Biafra land, we don't have those infrastructure. No, we don't. But you're taking our money. You come to Onaji, you come to Ekpa, you come to Agulere, you come to Ebo, you take our resources, sell it, get the money, and now you're building a way to Nigeria, and you want me to be happy with you. Clap for you, one Nigeria. I think you are insane. You come to my land, you take our oil, you take our gas, you take our manpower, you take everything, our VAT, our tax, everything. You are now building a road from Katsina to Niger. Airport. Refinery. You take oil, you put oil from my land, you take it to Niger, you refine it, you bring it back to me as a refined petroleum. Or as PPS. And you're telling me that country is viable. You're telling me that Nigeria should be supported. You are in one Nigeria. You are not going anywhere and you're dying every day. Because those that they appointed to speak for you, they gave them money so that they will come out. Pages of the newspaper to give the world the impression that everything is okay. When things go and see the contradictions in it. Nigeria is not working. We are marginalized. And then you come back to say that nice one. You must stay in it together. Are you not foolish? These are are the useless intellectuals that you have. On one hand, you say Nigeria is not working. You're marginalized. You are being discriminated against. You're suffering. They're killing you everywhere. And you come back to the same place and say Nigeria must be one. Had Nigerians gotten together to say they want to be part of this useless contraption, that's entirely their business. I'm a Democrat, I'm subscribed to it. But have you asked yourself this question? Why is it that all those asking you to remain in one Nigeria has something to gain from Nigeria, or they have benefited in the past? Nothing more, nothing less. I saw the letter that Ekpa wrote to President Biden. In it, Ekpa said, come and help us fight terrorism, in order to ensure that there will be no regional destabilization. That is their game plan at the U.S. State Department for very many years, until we stepped in. They keep trotting out these lies. Once Nigeria breaks up, there will be destabilization in the entire region. I said that because you don't understand African history. Most of these people are not people. When I say it, they say I'm insulting them. No, I'm not insulting you. Most of them are people. In Africa, we are tribal creatures in Africa. In Africa, we are tribal creatures in Africa. We always go back to our village where we are born, where our umbilical cord, our Lord, where it was buried. That's where we come from. That is why every Christmas, Easter, New Year festival, or August meeting, you see us migrating back to where we come from. And I keep saying these things to Africans, they don't understand it. They don't understand it. Everywhere in Africa during Christmas, if you like, be in South Africa, if you like, let it be in Kenya, you let it be in Rwanda, everybody from the capital goes to the village. If you go to Accra, the same thing happens. This past Christmas, if you like, go to Cotonou. From the book of Psalm, chapter 7. And I will pray in English because a lot of people are listening all over the world. I mean, a lot. Millions are listening all over the world. And I want them to follow our proceedings this very evening. Very, very critical, very, very important that we do so. O Lord, my God, the creator of the heavens and the earth, we take refuge in you. Save and deliver us from all that pursue us. Because if you look away from us, they will tear us apart like a lion and rip us to pieces with no one to rescue us. Because the world is against Biafra for no reason. We are hated, we are despised for no discernible reason. Only thee, O Lord God Almighty in heaven, is our Savior, not man. You must come to our rescue. Because you are our Lord and you are our God. If we have done this, if I have done anything, if there is guilt on my hands, if I have repaid anybody, be it friend or an adversary, with evil or without cause, have done wrong to any man or woman, then let the Fulani Janjaweed pursue and overtake me. Let them trample down my life to the ground and make me sleep in the dust. Arise, O Elohim, Chukwokekeabiama Prumihenine, Adonai El Shaddai, in your anger, rise up against the rage of the Fulani Janjaweed Caliphate and the Zoological Republic. You will rise and you fight for your children. You will awake, O Heavenly Father, Lord God Almighty, the creator of the heavens and the earth, the owner of the universe, for you must decree justice. Let your children and all men and of goodwill gather around you while you sit on top of your throne in the highest of the heavens, the habitation that only thee can ever occupy. Only you, O Heavenly Father, will judge the people. You will vindicate me. O Lord, you will vindicate IPOB. You will vindicate your children of Biafra according to our righteousness, according to our integrity. O Most High, bring an end to the violence of the wicked. Bring an end to Fulani Janjaweed violence in our land. Bring an end to the abductions. Bring an end to their kidnappings. Bring an end to their extrajudicial slaughter of the innocent. Bring an end to their forced conversion of Christians into Islam. Bring to an end their mediocrity. Bring to an end their senseless feudal rule. Bring to an end their evil and their deception. Come and secure the righteous, because only you, O God Almighty in heaven, can see in the dark. Only you know the hearts of men. You are our shield. We have nobody. Between 67 and 1970, the whole world ganged up and fought against your children. We did not steal anything from anybody. We did not go after anybody's possession nor inheritance. We were on our own in the land that you gave to our ancestors. They conspired, they connived, they colluded to kill us. Over 5 million people. We are dead at the end of it. You are our shield. We do not trust in any man or in any state. We trust only in thee, because you are God and you always save the upright at heart. Anybody whose heart is clean, O Heavenly Father, to those you do not abandon to their enemies. That is why you cannot abandon IPOB. That is why Biafra can never be abandoned. Because your words are yea and amen. You are God, you're not human. Facebook may have been bought over by Israel, and we pray that Twitter will not succumb to their threats and their violence. You are God, and you are an upright and a just judge. But you are also a God that displays his wrath every blessed day. If Fulani Janjaweed do not relent in what they are doing, if the Fulani Caliphate continues to pursue this scorched earth policy of abductions and murder and mayhem, then you, O Lord God in heaven, you will sharpen your sword, you will bend and string your bow, you will prepare your deadly weapons, you will make ready your flaming arrows. Whoever is pregnant with evil conceives trouble and gives birth to disillusionment. That is what is happening in the zoo called Nigeria. Nigeria is pregnant with evil because it conceived trouble and it has now given birth to disillusionment. All the holes that the Fulani Janjaweed are digging for us into that pit, they are falling into one after the other. The trouble that they have caused will always rebound on them. Their violence will come down on their own heads. O Heavenly Father, for we shall give thee thanks always, all the days of our lives, because only thee is righteous. We shall sing songs of praise unto your holy name, O Most High. For as long as there is a child on this earth of Biafran descent and heritage, O Heavenly Father, we shall worship your name and your name alone, now and forevermore we pray. Ise, Ise, He said, that was our prayer this evening. We are now going to proceed without further hesitation to bring to you the gospel which I have been mandated by heaven to preach to the children of men. They were killing us. Now that God has sent his angels to come and protect the weak, now you have discovered where your pen is. You every day you're typing and writing rubbish, as if it has any effect or it will have any effect on us. Of course, you know it will never have any effect on us. Look at the people telling you, do not come out, make sure you disobey this sit at home order by Nnamdi Kanu. Don't obey him. The same people, but in their own land, they have Sharia. When they were agitated, when all these police commissioners in River State, in Imo State, in Abia, in Enugu, in Ebonyi, when you Muslims were agitating for Sharia in the north, did anybody stop you? But you're in our land. You're in our land, telling us what to do. I said it before and allow me to repeat. As soon as Biafra comes, at every entry point into Biafra, every seaport, every airport, every land crossing, there will be a DNA kit. We'll have a sample of Fulani Janjaweed DNA on one side, and we'll have a sample of Biafran DNA on another side. We'll test everybody coming in and leaving. If you have Fulani Janjaweed DNA inside you, we'll send you back to the Sahel. You go there and live with them. You people make me sick. They don't understand that they are making us stronger. You don't know. Go and look at the history of freedom fighting. You are making us stronger. Hitler killed 6 million Jews, thinking after killing them, somehow the Jews will bow and submit. Today, Israel has the best army in the whole world. That's how human life is. I want to let Dave Omahi understand something. Take your phone. Some of you have 3 or 4 phones. Take one of your phones. Tell that your phone, your mobile phone, you're holding in your right or left hand, I am going to use you to injure my body. You see, this body you're going to suffer. Start to rub your phone on a particular spot at the back of your arm or anywhere of your body. Keep rubbing it. Every day, keep rubbing it. You know, previously your skin used to be very soft. But as time goes on, you will find out that that place you've been rubbing all the time, putting pressure all the time, has acquired some measure of hardness. That is human nature for you. And I want every Fulani Janjaweed to do this very, very simple experiment. Take any object, be rubbing it against your skin slowly. That's your skin that is very soft. After 3 or 4 days, you will notice that that part you've been rubbing all the time has developed a semblance of toughness. Even in nature do not capitulate. What makes you think that we are going to capitulate? Impossible. Maybe your father is a permanent secretary, or maybe minister, or maybe commissioner, or maybe eating from Hope Uzodinma or Dave Omahi. Maybe they gave you a contract. All of you. Nobody is stopping you from enjoying whatever you're enjoying with government. But allow those fighting for their freedom to fight for their freedom. You have no right to intervene. Allow me to read. On the 31st, if you come outside, you will die. If you're a road transporter, if you're a transport worker or whatever, you know how people behave. They want to try. Who can tell me what to do? I'm going to drive. That day you will perish. On the 31st, you will perish. So that when you die, and Ken Serowa has been forgotten, hasn't he? Nobody remembers Ken Serowa anymore. Because we cannot come together to fight. But the time has come. We must come together to fight everywhere. Can you imagine? Do you think that a Southern Commissioner of Police in Kanu will tell them what to do? They will cut off his head that same night. But an idiot can come to our land and tell us what to do. They will give money to Punch this way, give money to all these corrupt journalists. They will write whatever rubbish. and you're claiming you're serving the people when you're serving the enemy. The Nigerian army cannot fight any war or battle. They are cowards. Anytime they are defeated, they will go to the nearest village to look for who to kill. I was told that they plan to go to Ihiala tonight because they are cowards. Go to the bush and look for people who are looking for you. You're going from house to house, doing showman. See if what you're doing on the road affects people in the bush. You think they give a damn about what you're doing on the road? If you like, go to a village and bomb it till the kingdom come. It cannot stop men from the bush from coming out to do their work. And for the instead of you to say, this is a very laudable initiative. How do we get the government of Nigeria to acknowledge 30th of May as the day that a grave injustice was done to a particular race? You idiots, due to what I will call political expediency, you are more or less interested in safeguarding your own private political position. Shame on all of you. Some of you say, oh, what they did to us in your so-called one Nigeria. If after going through this, if after reading all this, you still believe in one Nigeria as a Biafran, more or less as an Igbo person, as an Efik person, as an Ibibio person, then believe you me, there is something fundamentally wrong with your brain cells. You're not well. And these are the people that the likes of Ojo Zokalo, Dave Umahi are forcing us to belong to. These are the people that killed us. Imagine what our soldiers will be thinking in their graves, wherever they're lying today. That the same people that came to annihilate our race are being invited into our land to continue the killing by those that claim they are political leaders. And you want me to respect you? How is that possible? How is that possible, I ask you? How? If not for IPOB, would anybody remember 30th of May? Of course not. But you are political leaders. We are the leaders. We want to go. Look at the idiot. So after this very pathetic and hopeless display of cowardice and mediocrity, you think I will allow you to go to Abuja to go and negotiate on behalf of IPOB? Is that what you think? One family will look at you, you will start wetting your pants. Your boxer short will be soaked in your memory because you're a coward, a wretched coward. The only place you people have strength in this life is to bring army to attack your own people. That is the only time that that is the only time you want to exercise your powers. But when Mietiala was raping and killing our mothers, you wretched, idiotic coward Dave Umahi came on television and was crying like a little baby. Did you ask the army to come to kill Mietiala or to flush them out of Ebonyi State? No, you did not. I gave the order to the men on the ground. And today, we have rid Ebonyi State of Mietiala terrorist group. You did not do it. We did it. Not you. The only time it matters to you is to bring in army to kill your people. That is the only time you people have courage and strength. That is why you people don't deserve to live. I'm telling you the truth. You people live beyond. Look at Gani Adams. Look at Professor Kintoye. Look at Sunday, bro. Let me ask all you idiots from the East, fools. How many times have you heard any so-called Yoruba intelligentsia or politician rise up and say, arrest them all, kill them all, do this, how many times I'm asking you? How many times? Yet you don't learn anything. That is why Fulanis are begging Yoruba every day, begging them, we'll give you this, don't break away. But look at you idiots begging every day. Oh, yes, sir, yes, yes, Alhaji, yes, Alhaji. You have nothing, but you don't learn. You know what you're not intelligent, all of you. So-called governors, you don't know nothing. They come, they promise you Senate President. The only people that had about 6 or 7 Senate Presidents, the only one group of people out of their idiocy.
Nigeria no longer function as a law-governed state, capable of resolving its current political and economic crisis. My people of Biafra, our declaration in December is providing a remedy, providing alternative to the Biafra people and to the world, and to those who have business interests in the area, in Sahel region, and in Nigeria as a whole, because this is going to affect them positively. So Nigeria have found itself in a situation where they have become incapacitated. They are not capable of resolving every crisis that they are facing today. So the state is already a failed state. So what are we going to do in December 2nd? Our declaration will offer solution. And like I said, remedy, remedy, remedy to the economic crisis, to the insecurity, to the upsurge of terrorism, and what have you. And we believe that those who supported Nigeria to commit genocide against Biafrans in the 60s must be very ashamed of themselves today. Though we can see that many of them who are very corrupt, I am talking about those in America, for example, like, some of them we have seen removing Nigeria from the list of, special interest of a state that have committed crime against Christians, for example. Those who remove Nigeria without investigation, they are struggling very hard, trying not to look stupid by their continuous support for the Nigeria, even when they knew that Nigeria is already a failed state. The more they try to revive Nigeria, following their fake diplomatic ties, and the more Nigeria will continue to fail them. So, my people, there is no two ways about it. This time around, we have come to outsmart the nomadic system of Nigeria. And of course, our aim and objective is to bring and restore true democracy in Biafra land, which will affect the entire region. After December 2nd, we will move to the next level, which I call the phase 2 of the Biafra liberation, which this phase 2 will see the establishment and the activation of the state institution within Biafra land, which is already functional as I speak. That will take over the Nigeria state functions, will take over the functions of other institutions from the Nigeria state, and that is the part of the delegitimization of Nigeria. And by announcing the United States of Biafra commitment to several international sanctioned principles, policies, and international recognized organization that Nigeria never had, we are going to make sure we approach every international organization that Nigeria has violated their treaties with impunity, providing Biafra to them and presenting Biafra as a remedy and alternative. With what we have done so far, we have been able to prove beyond reasonable doubt that you can't forge any document in Biafra and present it anywhere. We have eliminated the possibility to forge document, unlike the runners and all the criminals in Yoruba land are doing. That's what they do. They make a living by forgery. So my people in the United States, for those who are very, very unsure of what will happen after December 2nd, I am telling you now, giving you a hint. Our declaration of independence or declaration of the restoration of independence of Biafra will be expected to legitimize the Biafra government in the eye of other non-terrorist states. This is going to take a very long time, and it requires many diplomatic approach, political approach, and of course, it also requires commitment from the Biafra government, which I believe we are not shaking from that end. In turn, we will be expected to recognize Biafra, and we don't care how long this will take. This kind of legitimization of Biafra state will be culminated in the quest or in our request or appeal to other state and international organizations to recognize the independence of Biafra, our grievances that we expected to be listed on the declaration document has been drafted or has been drafted by our committee on the declaration of the declaration drafting committee will include the grievance declaration, the institutionalizing declaration, and the commitment declaration. I want you all in the United States to listen to this. Very, very important. We are going to have 3 major grievances in our declaration document. And so, if you don't know what we are doing, we are fighting Nigeria academically. We are fighting Nigeria with brain. We are fighting Nigeria physically, and we are fighting Nigeria with gun. So what am I? Let me repeat it again. I said the declaration of the restoration of independence of Biafra will cover 3 major grievances. One is grievances declaration, institutionalizing declaration, and the commitment declaration. And this different declaration will be elaborated during the time of our convention in Finland. So when you come to Finland, you're going to have first-hand information, and you are going to read the history, be part of the history, and stay where the history is happening, so that you will not say they told you, or you will not say you watch it from the social media. No, you are going to be there. Those who are privileged to come to Finland, you will be there to witness this thing yourself, how it is done. So, and then after that, you know, when I made a video the other day to explain to Biafrans who will be expecting that immediately after the declaration, the police will disappear from Biafra. No, the military will disappear. Of course, most of them use it to do propaganda, which doesn't move us. Because the thing is that they don't know what we are doing. They don't have the information, and they will never have the information. And even if they do, they will never support Biafra. And we don't expect everybody to support Biafra. Like I've said previously, even this Finland, when they voted 88 over 100, you know how many that voted for Finland Declaration of Independence. So what I'm trying to say is that the United States, those Biafrans in the United States, all of you must understand that the declaration of the restoration of independence of Biafra in December is going to come with a heavy Edo Kanu. Edo Kanu to the enemies, both the outside and within.
The very oldest language on the face of this very earth.
Because I can say that from what I have just listened from you, it is just not ordinary.
Very wonderful. When my lawyers came to see me, I had a discussion with them about how I'm going to defend myself. I told them that Welcome. Thank you for joining us on today's program. I appreciate you wonderfully wherever you are joining from. If you are joining us on TikTok, you are welcome. You are joining us on Facebook, you are welcome. You are joining us on YouTube, you are welcome. Wherever you are joining this program from, I appreciate you and I thank you for being part of the program. Please, as you join us in this platform, kindly give a thumbs up to the program, like the program, share it to your friends and family, share it even to our enemies for them to come and ask their questions, share to those that has a superior argument. They should come and bring it forward for us to respond. Share it and make it go viral. It is a time that the world must hear our voice. You never can tell who will come across our video. You never can tell who will come across our speech. We must continue this evangelism for as long as we live. It is important to continue to encourage the weak ones, to continue to direct those who are misled. It is important to continue to allow Biafrans to broaden the argument and allow the freedom of speech for everyone, the freedom of opinion for every Biafran. That is why in this platform, each time we come, we say it, it is a platform for public opinion. You are entitled to your opinion. Whatever your opinion might be, you are entitled to it. The only thing we do is that we expand the discussion. And when this discussion is expanded, you can be able to make a critical choice on what you want to do and how you want to do it. So wherever you are joining us from on this platform, I want you to know that you are all welcome. The only thing that qualifies you to join us on this program is for you to be a human being that cares about humanity. You must not be a Biafran to join us. You must not be a Nigerian. You must not be an African. You must not be part of us to join us. As long as you are human and you care about humanity, you are welcome in this very platform. Once again, in this platform, we don't come here to instigate violence. We do not come here to preach hate. We don't come here to attack people or individuals. We do not come to this platform to attack any race or religion. What we do here is we try to present Biafra to the world as the only remedy to the failed state Nigeria. Nigeria is a failed state. Undoubtedly, it is not a propaganda, it is not a blackmail, it is not to tarnish the image, but the truth that must be spoken. Nigeria is a failed state. And we are here presenting Biafra as the only remedy. Biafra as the only remedy does not mean that we are ignoring other nationalities and other regions. All we are saying is live and let live. Let country be created along value system. Those that have the same value system can be in a country and enjoy it for as long as they want. The Connaughts can create their caliphate and enjoy their caliphate. The Oduduwa people, the Yorubas, can create their own monarchical system and enjoy it. The Middle Belt can create a system that works for them and enjoy it. And the Biafrans, we embrace the republican nature and also the secular system and live in it. That is all we're asking.
So we will continue to make these requests and present reasons and facts to the whole world to see why it is necessary to break up Nigeria, and the time is now. Everybody that knows the story of Nigeria agrees that Nigeria is sitting on a keg of gunpowder. Why are you still silent watching for the gunpowder to explode before you act? How many people need to die in Nigeria before the disintegration will happen? It's a question that hits the conscience of the world. How many people do you need to die before you will come to the realization that Nigeria is not meant to be one? That it is time to disintegrate that country for safety and security of human life. It is sad that the world is waiting. But I thank Chukwu Abiyama at the same time that today, the United States of America, under Donald J. Trump, is no longer being silent. They are not keeping silence. They are working. They are doing something. But we want them to be faster. Because these people will not stop. Delay is dangerous. Many lives have been lost already. We don't want the continuous losing of life every day in that contraption. It doesn't matter whose life is taken, whether Biafran or non-Biafran, nobody deserves to die. Nobody deserves to die. So if there is anything that will be done to stop this loss of life in Nigeria, this is the time. No point to wait. We have provided a solution. Biafra, disintegration of Nigeria. A lasting solution. A solution that when being agreed on, you don't need to waste your resources, you don't need to waste the life of your soldiers, you don't need to be on the ground. Every region can defend themselves. Every region can feed themselves. Every region can protect themselves. Create a law according to their value system and enjoy it. The only reason Nigeria is backward today is because none of them signed up to be a Nigerian. Nobody signed up for being a Nigerian, and today nobody is patriotic Nigeria. That is even why it is difficult to see a complete revolution in Nigeria, because nobody is ready to put his life on the line for Nigeria. If it will be a country created along tribal lines, along value system, people will put their life on the line to protect what they trust. To go into a revolution and change things. But you cannot have a revolution under that name called Nigeria. That is where the international community needs to come in as quick as possible and disintegrate that zoological republic to save life. The call is to save life. It is not a call made out of envy, jealousy, wickedness, or hatred. No, it is a call to save humanity. Not just to save the Biafran people, not just to save the Nigerian people, it is to save the entire African nation. If you care about humanity, support the disintegration of Nigeria now. Wherever you are watching us from, we have come once again today, as we always do, to present a program. And the title of today's program says Credibility, Leadership, and Humanity of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa. Why they are persecuted, betrayed. Credibility, leadership, humanity of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa. Why they are persecuted, betrayed. Why? That is what we are going to discuss today. And before we go into the discussion fully, every one of you know what we have at hand. What we have at hand today is the attack that is going on against the traders in Onitsha, who willingly by themselves have decided to demand for the unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And they did not choose to protest on the streets. They chose civil disobedience. They chose to penalize themselves to make a statement. which is legal, which is democratic and peaceful. But instead, the Nigerian Caliphate used Soludo to turn the peaceful demonstration violent. The Nigerian government have used Soludo to destabilize Biafra land as we speak. And I thank Chukwu Okike Abiama that the Biafrans are responding accordingly. And as we speak, the Biafrans are responding, and they have said that they are going to lock down the governor's house. The governor's office will be locked down completely, and they will block it completely and shut it down. Soludo cannot go scot-free on this. There is no law that permits Soludo to do what he did. What he did was an abuse of power. And the Janjaweed that pushed him to do this will be somewhere smiling and happy because of the chaos they have seen. These are the same people that made sure that there is no security, no peace in Biafra land. Whenever there seems to be a little peace, they will create one. Chaos. Whenever there seems to be a kind of peace, they will create chaos. And what we are seeing today is one of these false flags. That is what you are seeing today, created by a governor in Anambra State. And I thank Chukwu Okike Abiama that the Biafran people are responding accordingly. This is the reason this morning.
Head bridge blocked. No going out, no coming inside.
This is the situation, and I bet you Biafran people are not cowards. We don't react very easily, but once you push them to the wall, when they bounce back, you cannot stand it. So this morning, the protest has continued. From yesterday, the head bridge was shut down completely. There was no movement, no going in and going out. And today, it has continued. This is the situation. River Niger is blocked completely. River Niger is totally blocked. This is what Soludo wanted, and he has gotten what he wanted. People on their own were peacefully demanding for the unconditional release of Mazi and Nnamdi Kanu. But instead of the idiot called Soludo to allow them to demonstrate, to exercise their rights, what did he do? He went ahead to attack them. And as we speak, the protest continues. In Biafra land today, and the traders have said that they are going to shut down the governor's house. If he continues to lock their shop and refuse to open it, they are going to government house to lock it down. And that is the right thing to do. I pray that my people will be resilient, because freedom doesn't come cheap. And when you are dealing with tyrant, you need to be brave. You need to be brave. Continue to move in mass the way you are moving. Everybody has to come out and join this movement in Onitsha. Wherever you are. You have a family member who is out there. Everybody, wherever you are, you must come out and join this move to shut down Anambra State entirely. What you are seeing is Head Bridge. Head Bridge is already blocked completely. There is no going in and there is no coming out. And that is the way to do it. Let's see what it's going to do. The international communities are watching. Just like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu used to say, when you want to tell the story like their media, start from the beginning. Because one of the media I watched yesterday in the Criminal Arrive television, when I saw their discussion yesterday on this issue, they were busy demonizing the sit at home. Arise TV were busy demonizing the sit at home, therefore using it to support the madness of Soludo. But they have not taken their time to ask, what is the request of the people? What is the genesis of this sit at home? What are they demanding for? The topic on the media yesterday was supposed to be the reason for the sit at home. Because all this while, the purpose of the sit at home has not been addressed. Nobody have looked into it. Instead of looking into it, Soludo was in the front line to say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should not be released, because even if they release him, the sit at home will not stop. The insecurity will not stop. So you can understand why Soludo have become the front man in the first flag against the Biafran people. It is sad, but that is where we found ourselves. This is something we never bargained for. But today, this is where we find ourselves. It is a shame. It's a very big shame. In 21st century, even while the eyes of the world is on Biafra land, it is still a Biafran governor that will come out to demonize the Biafra. One of the reasons Soludo is doing what he's doing today is to distract the attention of the world from the Christian genocide issue to something else. But I thank Chukwu Okike Abiama that the traders have been very peaceful, conducting a peaceful protest. The only plan that he has is to create provocation, to distract the attention of the world. The same way he went and told them that even we are the one committing the Christian genocide. He went and told them in the US that all the troubles and kidnapping is caused by us. Soludo has never one day indicted a Fulani or spoke about the Fulani issue. Each time he's on national TV, it is an attack on some people. He has created different kinds of security outfit, and every one of them, their target is the indigenous people. Every single one of them, their target is indigenous. Could you imagine somebody who formed a security outfit to destroy the life of the youth? When they get you, no matter what you have done, you cannot pass through the normal process of the law. They will use their akodo and make sure they cripple you. Many youths in Anambra today have remained crippled. This is the work Soludo signed up for, all the way from the late Muhammad Buhari. And he renewed the contract with Tinubu. And there are so many of them that are still coming up. It is a shame. I saw a flyer where a young man like Obi Kubana was nominated to be one of the campaign manager of Tinubu in 2026-27 election. Obi Kubana. They made a flyer and his name and picture was there. Campaigning for a man that went to Turkey. We have seen video that he filed for Turkey where he was falling down right, left, and center. It is even the president of Turkey that was guiding him where to go and where not to go. He doesn't even know his left and right. He could not even receive salute. This is the disgrace they brought upon themselves. And these same people will come and say that you are demarcating Nigeria. What is more demarcating? What is more demarcating than what Tinubu is doing, junketing around the world, disgracing the country today? What is more demarcating? But they will boldly come online and tell you you are demarcating Nigeria because you say the truth, you spoke the truth. I hope the international community is watching. I hope the officials of the United States under Donald J. Trump are watching. We cannot continue with this madness. We have no business being with these people. We have absolutely no business being with these people. And we got to leave. Our leaders, Mazi, Nnamdi Kanu, and Mazi Simon did a great job. Laid a very solid and strong foundation. Against all odds, they push different kinds of propaganda and blackmail against them. Today, every single accusation against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon had died a natural death. If Mazi Simon was to be around, all the stations in Nigeria will be calling his name. Every media house will be calling his name. That he called for sit at home. He enforced it at home. He did this, he did that. But today, almost 2 years, Mazi Simon has been out of the picture. Look at what is happening. Look at what is happening. You saw the masses that are supporting Biafra. You heard their chanting. They were chanting, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is our savior. What does that tell you? Biafrans are gone. It's just a question of time. All we are seeking for is recognition. All we are seeking for is that powerful man to mention that name, Biafra, that they have refused to mention for more than 50 years. They have refused to mention it. And in 2026, that name will be mentioned. And we're going to find our feet. I thank you that Biafrans are not elected. You can see how every way is blocked up and locked down. But no matter what they do, Biafrans have continued to make their requests and demand for their freedom. And nothing will stop it. We will continue to demand for our freedom. We will continue to push for our freedom. No matter what they say and no matter what they do. Yeah, welcome my brother Christian. I can see you here, bro Christian. I see Coach also there. Bro Christian,
morning,
thank
brother.
you for joining.
Morning, brother Mark. Brother Chooks, good morning.
Hello, my brother, welcome.
Yeah, so, yes, I'm a little bit down, but it is well. So, obviously,
So sorry.
yeah, Soludo and his criminality, he wants to outperform every other politician in Biafra land to please the Fulanis. But this might well be his undoing. Because, yeah, you don't have the right to do what he's doing is just unacceptable. Everybody know that is trending on a very dangerous path, and the Biafran people need to give him that help that he needs right now. He needs it. They block up the head bridge. Nothing is coming in, nothing is going out. He said he wants a whole week to lock it up for a whole week. Okay, let's see what will happen then.
Lock the entire state, including his office. They are going to lock both his office for that 1 week.
Exactly. Let everybody sit at home then. Let everything get paralyzed and let's see what happens. How the economy of the zoo will not be destroyed. All the economic movement and transportation that goes on from that same route, everything shut down. Let's see what happens. And we will continue to do our own part, by tweeting and, having these videos, tagging different people for them to know what's going on. He willingly brought this upon himself because the people demonstrated their opinion, which is their God-given right. He did not open the business. You do not buy anything for them. They own their business. They run the business. You don't have right to tell them how to do their business or how not to do their business. You don't have that right. And that one Monday, you're supposed to let the people do what they do, and they come back and just simple and easy, you know, mind your business, stop disturbing people who have a legitimate concern. You know, it's not enough for you that you are working with the caliphate to keep Nnamdi Kanu incarcerated unjustly. You also say that his people, you know, his believers, his followers, they cannot do anything on their own peacefully. They said they are not opening the business, and you say no, you will force them to open it, just like you force Nnamdi Kanu, you know, to be incarcerated and shipped down to Sokoto. We know this. So obviously he brought all this thing upon himself, and this will consume him by grace of Chukwuka Abiyama. This is a trap he set, and he will fall in it. Soludo will fall in it because he feels that he is the another Hitler in Alibo. That is what he feels. He is the strong man in Alibo. He was saying the other day that if they don't do this, he will come with bulldozer and bring down the whole market. Really. Main market that have been existing before the Fulani conceive you. That market has been around before you were conceived by the terrorist Fulanis. Chineka, my brother, I'm so, I don't know. Let bro, coaches, I think coaches is there. Let him speak first. Let me try and get myself together, my brother. Thank you so much, bro. Choose.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much for that very submission. Thank you. Coaches, are you there? Unmute yourself. Let's hear you, coaches.
Good morning, Mazi. Choose. Bro Christian, good morning from my side.
Good morning, my brother.
Good morning, my brother.
Good morning, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Simon Ekpa, good morning. Dr. Ngozo Rebeza, good morning from my side. And good morning, Biafrans all over the world. And good morning once again, the whole indigenous people of Anambra State, old Anambra State, starting from the state of Ikemba, Amambara, and Odumegu. Good morning for everybody. You have seen what you people are doing, and this is the time for every one of you to put more effort. And the next option is to take the bull by the horn. See the governor of Anambra State, the one that called himself Charles Soludo, since you have decided to lock the market that you people are doing, this is the right time for every one of you to also go ahead and lock up government house, because that is the only option as we speak now.
Completely.
Because
they're going to do it.
Because every one of you, most especially the one that called himself for Motosho, or what his name, is right there holding our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are using him, the caliphate is using him. And the same time, the one that called himself Soludo, the same caliphate is also using you to lock the shop of our people, indigenous people of Anambra State. And we don't have any other option than to go and lock the government house. That is the right thing for young people to do now. Because very soon the whole world is going to see the evil that you people are doing in that southeast. The whole governors in the whole southeast. Because that is the exact thing that you people is doing now. That thing that those people are saying they should use Igbo to fight Igbo, and you people are allowing yourself to be used by the caliphate. Why can't they go and bring their brothers and sisters, most especially his own children? In short, have any of you bring your children to that market to come and do business? Even any of family members, you cannot see them that market because of innocent people that they are doing their business freely. And Soludo have decided to come and lock up the market. Very soon, you myself go hear the score, because you are going to run out of that Anambra State, and you are going to run out, because I know indigenous people of Anambra State, they're not going to take any chance at all. Now they have locked up the Niger Bridge. Nobody is coming in, nobody is going out. As we speak now, they will soon go and lock up that government house, so that we're going to know where your power is. Because all these terrorists in uniform, that you people have created, most especially you, Charles Oludo, most especially you, your own done too much. Akodo is there. This one is there. ADF have been all this evil security that you are creating is to cripple indigenous people of Anambra State and still have the right to go and lock up the market. You are going to hear this course. Tinubu is in Turkey, signing deal with the Turkish government. Exactly thing that Shegumi told him. That is what he's doing. That is to tell you that this man called Shegumi is the one that is decision making of Nigeria. He's not even the presidency himself. He's not even the president. He's the one taking the decision of Nigeria. And this is the right time every one of you to rise up. The video that he surfaced in social media, and everybody is sharing that video. Instead of you people to focus, what is he doing in Turkey? What is he doing in that place? And you people are sharing video. I don't know whether they have getting the password of every Nigeria. Every one of you that call yourself Nigeria, they have gotten a password. Most especially the youth. Focus your attention. What is he doing in Turkey? What is he doing there? Not the video that he for myself. And Soludo is doing his own there. And every one of you. This is the right time for every one of you to rise up. Thank you, Mazi. Let me stop it here for now.
Thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate you. That is the man they call their president. He doesn't know his left. He doesn't know his right. He's just falling. Public disgrace. These same people will come and tell you that you are demarcating their zoological republic. You can imagine. The president of Turkey is the one showing him where to stand. Look at how he's holding him like a small baby. Look at him.
Like a babysitter.
He doesn't even know where to sit. I can't.
Yeah, you see, suddenly they were walking straight, suddenly begin go right. It just, oh my goodness. And they are pushing for him to continue from 2027 down to 2030 something. This dead one walking, this one that cannot stand on his feet.
Imagine.
So this is the, oh my goodness. But you know, this thing here they are doing, the good thing is that the world is taking notes, because Turkey is known undoubtedly to be one of the supporters of the terrorism going on in Nigeria. And this caliphate, because Gumi is the spokesperson for the caliphate, the Sultan and the Shetima and the terrorists. Gumi is their spokesperson. He's the one who came out and tell Tinubu to discard any military alignment or agreement he had with America, that he should go to Turkey and sign an agreement with Turkey, or possibly Pakistan.
Just what he's doing in Turkey. That's what he's doing in Turkey. Signing different kinds of documents, different kinds of agreements.
And that is what
kinds of bilateral military and all what.
Yeah. And that is what. Yeah. So that is what he's doing. So that is to tell you that truly, even though we call it Tinubu Yoruba government, because his cabinet, Tinubu's cabinet and advisors is surrendered by Yorubas, but they all take directive from the caliphate, Islamic caliphate. In other words, they are all together because Bajabi Amila, all of them, these are all Muslims, So you cannot separate it from the caliphate. That's why yesterday when I say elders of Ndi Bobeba, I said I don't buy it.
Nonsense.
Anything with these people, I don't buy it because they will always be whom they are. So they are working together just like it has always been with the caliphate, with the Fulani Northern oligarchy. This is what they've been doing all this while. So, but the good thing is that
Christian, sincerely speaking, do you think that this man knows what he is doing? Are you even sure that this man is Tinubu?
It's okay, exactly. Okay, tell me, what did that man say? Only God knows.
When I saw the video closely, when he was making speech.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And look, bro, if you see that country, everything is possible. Look at it's not be like, I don't know how to be this safe.
This is a robot. This man is not alive. This man doesn't even know what is going on here.
All right. But you know what?
Know what is going on here. I don't know what they planted inside him. That is why he's always traveling for treatment. Once they activate that thing, the team will now be carrying the body, get to where he is and say what they want him to say, and that is all.
Oh my God.
This man is not in control of what is happening in Nigeria.
My brother,
look at the person they want to fight terrorism in Nigeria. Look at the person they want Donald Trump to go and begin to enter into discussion with. Look at
the person they want to go make it go meet Trump safe. After the Buhari, when Trump cries, say no, when Trump shouts, say no one see this dead ghost.
Call this one.
Wait, you call this was even this is even worse. And you know what? Just look at it. And I see a lot of people who are they're just, oh my God. No, my brother, honestly, there's no better word that qualifies Nigeria than Obodo Ekwensu. Only Obodo Ekwensu, demonic entity, will all these things be happening again and again and again.
Tell you that you are the one demarcating them.
Yeah, Ruben Abati.
What is more demarcating than this video that is being played all over the world?
Exactly. Ruben Abati, when you see him, you see this ghost they are parading around. Just look at Ruben Abati, his personality, his demonic dominion. You see, it's just exactly what this person we are watching on the video now. When you see Ruben Abati, evil, pure evil. The marketing that will be consequence. What is the consequence of this criminality? This is criminality against a whole people.
It's unbelievable. It is unbelievable.
Africa. Look at
You see, when we watch the one of Cameroon that was even weeing on his body, that one will stand and wee on his body.
Yeah.
That one is literally living in France. He's living in France and ruling Cameroon. And now you can now understand why the only place this guy sees a solid ally is in France.
Exactly. Yeah.
Look at the president France is supporting, Paul Biya, and this one.
Exactly.
People that are brain dead, completely brain dead.
And after somebody tell me, say, Macron, nah, nice guy. Macron, nah, this man is
nice guy.
Will the French people then go get this country as their president? The answer is no.
My brother, ask me.
Oh, look at it. Yeah.
Ask me.
Yeah.
Will they allow this kind of a person to even contest? You won't even contest in your party, let alone coming out to be a president.
Okay. Look at how Odogon, they share road, they hold on with hand. They help him to stand still.
Yeah, they're gonna turn on like even though not 2 years speaking.
Look at.
So now this man now go enter into agreement with the Erdogan, make strong decision, question talking, and interrogate the whole thing, read and write and then sign. Trump will help.
We saw it when Biden was in this position. They ushered him out. Even though, according to them, it was slightly late, but at least they ushered him out and bring in Kamala Harris that ran against Trump. Because Biden but Biden was still by far better than this, because trust me,
By
this is
far,
what
by
this is
far.
where this is when we they watch, not be human being, but so now some soup take.
I say this man, it's probably that this man is no longer existing.
It's possible. It's very
you know, we are in the world of technology these days. There is nothing they cannot do.
Of course.
Something is removing this guy. Somebody is somewhere just pushing the remote.
It's very possible. Very, very possible.
This person doesn't know what is going on. He doesn't know what is happening.
See the dress, I don't know where this guy. Everything look weird.
Look weird. This jacket is to cover something. There is something under this jacket that they are covering.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Look at it.
There is something they are covering.
Just like the former Buhari.
Yeah.
Just like the former Buhari. You know, so when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu exposed
going to another land, he will appear in traditional dress as a president, as a traditionalist, as a true Nigerian. What has he got to do with this thing he's wearing?
Yeah. Look, the thing just push and go right. All of a sudden, you know, he just they go right, and from there he begin tumble. Show of shame. Ruben Abati, Ndififele, shameless people, culturally bankrupt. People, Jesus, Omar, which can people be this? And they like to cover up evil.
So their media, that is the worst.
It's the worst, yes.
That Agbati yesterday was also defending Dave Umahi. One useless video that Dave Umahi made, where he was praising himself as the Almighty and the Omega, that he has money, he can do anything, he has acquire more power. And Agbati was defending him.
Yeah.
Even this particular one, their media is even defending him. They are defending that is a robot, not that is AI. Is not him.
He said, arise. He said what?
I said some of their media is defending him. They say that it's AI.
Okay, that is their media. Which of their media? You mean like Arise or Channel?
No, I saw it from one of these bloggers.
Now they are warriors, they are media warriors. They say
because they're full everywhere. Yeah. Yeah. They are media warriors. They already know more mockeries of this world. If FFFK, you see, when you look at these things, you begin to see why the state of the black race is where it is. You know, this thing that continue to happen. It just continue. You know, and you turn around.
You're watching here. I posted it from. Look at the platform that posted it from Dr. Mazanga platform. Dr. Mazanga is the one that posted it.
Okay.
Dr. Mazanga is the one that posted this thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he wrote, Africa amuses me. Tinubu is a big embarrassment to Nigeria.
Yeah. Isham. And when you go to Nigeria, and all of them are different things I'm going to talk about. One gossip or the other. Irrelevant thing. Why they are... No. My brother, he passed me on this people. No.
This man is not alive. This person you are seeing, this is not him.
Yeah.
This is not for you.
What can in the 21st century? See how you go just hold on for the two hands, turn them like like when you want turn. He turn in face from the other side. He hold him for two hands, shift them like this.
Where Chinese build China can build this man now. China can build a robot like this. China will build a robot that could be better than
Look at with two hands. With two hands, he hold him. He leave him behind. And they watch him. You know. And look now. This is another scene now. Another scenario. You see? No. This is indescribable situation. I've never seen. Unbelievable. Because Buhari be say, sometimes I will go bring maybe 30-something years old man. He go to move like Michael Jordan, chop, 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 chop. He go to say, now Buhari be this. Sometimes he go tall, sometimes he go small, sometimes he go there fire, sometimes he go, hey, obodo ekwenso, obodo Chineke bulo. Oh, no. My brother. So, but like I was saying, they are digging their graves more and more. Nigeria is digging its grave more and more because the fact that America have stepped in to secure the Christian faith, Christian believers in Nigeria, but the caliphate with the Gumi, their spokesperson, ordered Tinubu to also go enter into military alignment or agreement, whatever, cooperation with Islamic countries like Turkey and Pakistan, possibly Iran. So you can see that everything is shaping up. Everything is shaping up to where eventually everybody they have to go. There's no gainsaying because now it's obvious that this is not a country. It ought not to be. So America is coming in to save Christians whom Turkey doesn't care about. Rather, they are supporting the Islamic terrorists to slaughter them. And they are coming now to bring in Turkey. Is that to dilute the effort of the Americans or to go into rivalry with them? I don't know what it's all about. Turkey, that man who sworn that they will wipe Israel out, that Israel is this. So this whole thing, you can clearly see the big picture here. Yes. And like I said, thank goodness that everybody is seeing what is happening. Don't think that they are not seeing. The congressmen, the Rally Moore, the Cruz and the rest of them. They are seeing what is playing. They are seeing what is playing out now. The man who promised them that he will fight terrorism is going to sign a military agreement with countries that are sponsoring the terrorism.
Sponsoring terrorism. That to show you the unseriousness in them.
You can clearly see that they are unserious. They are not willing. They are just playing games.
They are not interested in whatever US is saying. They are not interested.
Exactly. Because they are all in it. They are part of it. This government of Tinubu, they are all terrorist government. Of course, Canada told us, the Canadian court told us that they are terrorists. And they are showing it clearly now. Shetima, they would have told them, forget about America. Let's go and align with Turkey and Pakistan and Iran. Yeah. So, what do you do?
I thank you for the kind of leadership we have today. Not just in IPOB, in the world.
Yeah.
Today. I thank Chukwu Okukabiam. That is why when I look at the leadership we have, more especially among us in this our struggle, I feel very, very happy.
Yeah.
That is why I chose this topic I'm discussing today: credibility, leadership, and humanity of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa. Why they are persecuted and betrayed. That is why I felt that it is important to talk about their persecution. These are two names, two voices, two leaders. And today, the simple question we ask, a simple and dangerous question: why are they haunted? Why are they haunted? Why are they haunting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa? Why are they betrayed? Why are they silenced? Why are they demonized? These leaders, why are they demonized? Before we go deeper into the program today and we speak, we have to digest these informations. Why are they being demonized? These outstanding leaders that have been tested and trusted, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa, why?
And Soludo in particular, why is Soludo refusing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be free? And why did they gang up against it? Because they know if Simon Ekpa, if our PM was around in this time frame, in this very time, Soludo would have long run out of Anambra.
Do you remember that when Mazi Simon Ekpa was around, that even when he's making speech with his escort, he's afraid?
That
was a video that emerged where his escort were there Only once he had. He said, "Give me the have He almost ran away.
That is why they gang up, including the people working inside too, to incarcerate him. You know, they all came together, all of them, Bianco, no, Soludo, and some of the people working inside the government, inside the Biafra government. Oh, some people gang up, because if he was around by now, especially in this climate of world politics, with Trump and this, Soludo will be like the Anambra, like most of these states. Like most of these states will be occupied and governed by our people, by Biafra. I'm telling you the truth.
Absolutely.
And there would have been a pronouncement of like endorsement, maybe from Israel or America. By now, because we occupy some of the states.
I just played the project of Mazi Simon Ekpa. I just played it before I started this program. He said it in that very program. He said it. He said the next stage after the declaration of Biafra, he said it.
Yeah.
That is going to take time. But we are going to take over our land gradually. No matter how long it takes before recognition, we will continue to take our land.
Yeah.
We take position, be officiating our land and occupy offices and other things. That was the project he has.
And this was the opportunity, but bad people.
They knew what was coming and they couldn't wait.
They knew, yeah. 100%.
We were blessed with leaders. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, outstandingly, unmatchable. There is nothing to compare to him.
Yeah.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is extraordinary. Nothing to compare with him. And Mazi Sabra came in, stepped into that same role that he continued to work under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu without any competition. He wasn't challenging the authority of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He wasn't contesting with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He was just obeying as a disciple that he called himself.
Because this effort you see, the Anamberans are putting up, this is their own willpower. There's no central command or any support or authority from anywhere. They are the one taking the bull by the horn now. These people you see who have decided to shut down the head bridge now, on its head bridge, shut it down, and they are going after the office of Soludo to make sure everything gets shut down. They are just putting up their own gallant effort.
The will of the people.
Yeah, that's what you are seeing. No, nothing.
But do you know that if Mazi Simon was to be around, what the media will be saying will be a different thing?
100%, yeah.
The whole media would have tagged it. Is Mazi Simon Ekpa? Oh, Mazi Simon Ekpa boys, they did this. Mazi Simon Ekpa did. That would have been the talk of the day. But today, look at the people. Without anybody talking to anybody, taking action to defend their desire, what they want.
Yeah.
We have gotten, that is one place we are blessed. We have had leaders. Biafrans have leaders, not rulers. We have had leaders. When it was our eternal leader, Dim Odumogojuku, he was a leader. He led to save us. They even gave us the opportunity to be alive today. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came. He led and continued to lead till today. Mazi Simon Ekpa stepped in when the gap was there and he was able to cover up. Leadership is not about position.
Yeah.
Leadership is not just about position. Leadership is not about title. What they call you this title or that title. That's not leadership. Leadership is not about political office. Leadership is about sacrifice. It is about credibility. Leadership is about standing with your people, even when it costs you everything you have. Even when it costs you everything you have, you stand with your people. Look at Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. His position have cost him his parents, his father and mother. His position has cost him his career. His position has cost him his family. Today, he's in life sentence. That he can just say, I am no longer interested again, and he will come out and become a billionaire.
Yeah.
But because of his leadership, the leader that he is, his credibility, that is why today, even when it costs him everything, he is still standing in. From the inside, still advising us to unite. Oh, he's still carrying everybody along, including his enemies. He's carrying everybody along, asking us to unite. That is leadership. The same thing with Simon Ekpa. The career that Simon Ekpa had in Finland is the prayer point of every one of us living abroad. Every one of us living abroad is wishing to be in that position that Mazi Simon Ekpa is. A place where you will get to a stage where you will contest and even have the chance of becoming the president. It's just like this lady in Britain now, this Badenoch, that Yoruba lady. Can you ever imagine that Yoruba lady sacrificing her office for Yoruba cause? Do you think it's possible? That Badenoch, that girl that is in the UK, the leader of the Labour Party, do you think that she can sacrifice her position today to get the Yoruba Republic?
Never. All she cares about is her position, and that is all she, and herself. That is all she cares about.
She can never.
Yeah. But those are positions that Simon Ekpa could easily attend
to
in Finland.
In Finland.
Because he was already in government. He already understands. He already
people connected to the highest.
He was already he participated in a grassroots political movement already. They know him. He was just climbing. You know, he could be a prime minister in that country if he have, if he has not sacrificed. If he has not sacrificed it for Biafra. So Nnamdi Kanu the same, because he studied here. He's an intelligent guy. He could get to any position. Probably not prime minister because he is not born here now, but he could get to become a parliamentarian. He could, it's just crazy. But we see.
Sacrificed it.
Yeah.
How many people are willing to make that sacrifice? Yeah. That is when I see people insulting Mazi Simon Ekpa or Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I begin to wonder what is in their brain. You will see a Biafran insulting Mazi Simon Ekpa, insulting Mazi. These are people that have attained to a great height and they sacrifice it to save you. They are not the only Biafrans that are connected. We have Biafra. There is one Biafran woman in Canada. Do you know what she was doing? In the Canadian Assembly, I think in their Senate or whatever. That woman, a Biafran lady, she was there busy campaigning for remembrance of Nigerian independence in Canada. She was pushing for remembrance of Nigerian independence in Canada. A Biafran lady,
Why are people languishing, being marginalized so badly? He doesn't care.
She doesn't care.
Like Obi Kubana, I saw yesterday when he was praying for Nigeria. God bless Nigeria. I say, hey,
Chineka. Do you know that Obi Kubana has been appointed
by Tinubu's son?
By Tinubu's son as one of his campaign in this man. Oh my God!
I think I say young boy. Movement says appointment. They even give him myself. Boy movement. I've waiting.
You can imagine.
I have seen this thing coming. This will be Kobana own coming. Because that time when they demolish in one of the hotel in Abuja, I think that should be in Abuja. When he come out, that he was saying he's learning the hard way. There's something that will be happening for them to put their mouth there. But because of their, he said because of so thing, and because of what they were going to say or something like that, they will decide to keep silent. That is what is clean all of them. Because they know they have saw their hand in maybe all these things where they are even doing myself. If it's not because of one thing myself, if not because of one thing, I would say going to say that their money is not even pure. Because you're not going to see your fellow brothers and sisters suffering because of your own greediness. You decide to not say anything. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been in cassations getting to 10 years now. None of them have come out to say something about it. The one that even talked the other time, what is that his name? Chief Priest, that even tweeted I think after one or two things, he decided to delete it, and some of them like that. They decided to delete it. Why are they deleting it? If not because of their hand is not pure. So many of them have a cockroach in their cupboard. That is why they are keeping silent.
You remember
But
that?
I'm very sure by special grace of very soon they'll go to hear from it.
Obi Kubana, there's one time during Buhari, he was invited either by DSS or whatever it is, and he was held for maybe a day or two, right? Massachusetts, you remember? Huh?
Yes, yes.
So probably they use that to let him know that, look, your business all can be confiscated. They can come after you. If you don't, if you don't dance this Nigerian song, if you don't do, just like they did Ali Nonyema too, when he began to, Ali Nonyema, the airpiece guy, when he began to sing One Nigeria in the airplane, saying that they have a Fulani America, they have this and that, and Nigeria, So this is, it is, my brother, hey, this is total imprisonment, enslavement. It's only for me from day one. I knew that. Look, outside of Biafra, forget it. Indeed, won't work. We're nothing. The only redemption, the only salvation is Biafra. Anything other than that is just this slavery that you remain. You don't believe me? It is playing out right before your eyes. You can have all the money in the world, but you will watch and stand. They will be killing your brother, and you will not be able to talk. Because if you talk, they take away from you that which is making you to shine. That is what is happening to the likes of Obi Kubana and the rest of them. Because that thing that is making them to shine, that thing that is making them to shine, the Nigerian caliphate can take it away. And they are not ready to sacrifice. That is the problem. That is that enslavement that only Biafra can restore. If not Biafra, forget it. You just continue to remain subservient, third-class citizen. I'm telling you the truth. There's no two ways about it. No, it doesn't matter how long they stay. If without Biafra, nothing is going to change the status quo. This is...
That is why when I see people talking against our leaders, against Mazi, Nnamdi Kanu, and Mazi Simon Ekpa, I see those people as people who are devilish. They sacrifice Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa made the credibility up to today. Do you know that yesterday the court rejected the transfer of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Sokoto?
Yeah.
They rejected it.
Mm-hmm. Nobody will talk.
They rejected the transfer of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Sokoto.
Yeah, they rejected it.
Place. Now you can see clearly that they do not want him to go into the appeal. They have already concluded that he must serve the life sentence whether he like it or not.
Yeah,
so the only intervention that will come in is international intervention. And if there is any time to sit at home,
this is it now.
This is it.
Yeah.
If people care, from this thing that Soludo is doing, it's supposed to be a total lockdown in the entire Biafra land.
Yeah.
That's where the place should be closed. Lock it down. Let there be no entry. Let them remain there. Everybody remain to his own side. Start from there.
The conclusion they reached, the agreement they've all reached, is that Nnamdi Kanu will remain there for as long as it takes. In as much as he is unwilling to drop Biafra. I'm telling you, the Soludos and the rest of them politicians and the caliphates, and this is the agreement, that is the point they've reached. So the only thing that's going to work out is international intervention, because another thing would have been if like the PM was around. Unfortunately, he's not. So the pressure would have increased, for example, and that will lead to other things, right? But as it is now, except by the grace of God, we are looking, towards what what they will come up with moving forward with this report from the Congress, and let's see how that will fashion into it. But aside all that, all these politicians, they've all concluded. All that trial, whatever, is just a waste of time. They already knew that. So you can see that they don't even want this appeal to take place. They just delayed it. So that is the situation. But we will continue to talk and continue to, do anything we can, and hopefully Chukwuka Abiyama will be doing his own too, in his own part, because every day it becomes clearer and clearer that the longer Nigeria stays, the more dangerous it is for everybody. So with especially now that they are the one who is digging themselves even further in a hole, going into a military alliance with terrorist countries that are promoting Islamic terrorism. So I don't know what then does anybody expect America to do? So you will those ones who are saying that Tinubu should not do this, you shouldn't do that with America. So you should be doing it with Islamic countries. Okay.
It is so sad. It is so sad. Our people need to wake up. Biafrans need to wake up more. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not wake up one morning to seek comfort. He did not trade truth for safety. He did not bargain justice for acceptance. Same Mazi Simon Ekpa did not choose popularity. He did not choose silence. He did not choose convenience. They chose responsibility. So you and I that still have some little freedom today outside, what are we choosing? You can see the people in Anambra State today, traders are choosing responsibility. And I appreciate them and encourage them to continue to choose that responsibility. Freedom doesn't come cheap. Nobody is going to dash you freedom. Nobody will give you freedom in a platter of gold. Let me be very clear. Our leaders are not persecuted because they are criminals. They are persecuted because they exposed injustice. They challenge hypocrisy. They refuse to submit to deception. Truth is dangerous to injustice. That is why today they continue to persecute our leaders. When a system cannot defeat your argument, it attacks your character. That is what they are doing to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is what they are doing to Mazi Simon Ekpa. When it cannot silence your idea, it criminalizes your voice, as they have criminalized all our voice. Once you are an agitator, a Biafra agitator, they tag you criminal. They call you secessionist. They call you troublemaker. They call you tribalist. Different kinds of names. That is what is happening in the zoo today. Every one of us have to stand strong. It is going to be much tougher than you think. It is going to be much tougher. What we should avoid is betraying yourself. That is the painful part. We must speak honestly. Persecution does not only come from oppressors.
Yeah.
Sometimes it comes from those who pretend to be allies.
Yeah.
That is where we have to be careful. We need to be very, very careful. Go ahead, my brother.
Mazi, because
Mazi, please, can I come in a little bit? I've been waiting so long. I'm very busy here.
Okay. All right.
Okay, go on.
Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. I greet you, Mazi Christ. I greet you, and I greet you, Coach. I see you. Thank you for the wonderful program this morning, Mazi Truth Survival. I have to be very, very brave at this time again. You see, first of all, I compliment our people from Onitsha Market, and I compliment our people from Anambra State, Anambra State. And yesterday I made a call for every market leader that is in Anambra State, first of all, from them markets to all other markets. I will not mention them here now because of time, to stand up against what Soludo have done in the market. The shutdown in the market is shut down in all the markets in Anambra State, and it's a shutdown to all the market in Biafran land. So on that note, it is all our responsibility collectively to stand up against this. So we can never survive these very particular things that we made. And this sit at home he's talking about, we will intensify it at this point of time. It must continue until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is unconditionally released. And let me say this because of what our brother Chris said, that they don't want our leader to go for the appeal, because we see the way Omotosho or whoever rejects his transfer from Sokoto to Abuja. At this time, if care is not taken, we will request strongly, on a very strong term, for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be transferred to Biafra land, eastern region, where he comes from, where his case is supposed to be tried. If care is not taken, we must have to prepare ourselves for that. When worst comes to worst, we will help Soludo and other illegitimate governors to shut down Southeast. 1 month we will not die, 2 months we will not die, 3 months we will not die for it, until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is bring down to the eastern mission for his appeal. Every of his trials will be tried in the east. That is where the jurisdiction falls. So our people in the main market, our people in Anambra State, and our people in all eastern regions, we all should stand up on this. Like Mazi said, or Mazi Coach said, it is not enough for us to block the bridgehead. We should block every entrance from Lagos to the eastern gate, every entrance from north to the eastern gate. And we must block Agwoka completely, Agwoka permanently. No going out and no coming in. If it takes us to do it day and night, we must do it. Let Soludo bring his soldiers. They can shoot, their bullet will finish. We will have our day with them. Thank you, everybody. Thank you,
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, my brother Christian. That's a very wonderful one.
That's a good point. It requires also leadership coordination, because you know that when PM was around, there are times he could just declare like 1 week, shut down everything. Soludo has beaten more than he can chew, So that his urge to please the caliphate, he has gone way beyond what anybody can accept now. So, but as for what I was going to say before that, I don't know how on earth anybody, Biafran or Igbo, will be following P2B with this stupidity that he continued to embark on. Why do I say that? Because even if the caliphate, through their deception, decide to give P2B the presidency, which I don't believe, but let's just say for the sake of argument that they give it to him, he will be handicapped. He's not going to do anything.
He won't do anything.
He's not going to be effective with the terrorism. These Fulani Islamic terrorists that have taken over everywhere. P2B will not be allowed to touch them. He will just be there, laughing, up and down, wasting time, being bogged down. And just like the other two previous regime now, Buhari and Tinubu, he will not do nothing. And the whole thing will. So you ask yourself, how is P2B presidency, if he become, how is he going to solve anything? Nothing, absolutely nothing. We've just seen a Southern Yoruba aspirant governorship candidate saying that if he's elected governor, he will bring Sharia. If he said, well, he lied, because he said that if he is elected and the people say they want Sharia, he will bring the Sharia. But the lie there is that it's not about if the people say no. If he's elected, he will bring it because he believes in Sharia.
Absolutely, he will.
So he will not even wait for the people to tell him. The people don't have to tell him. He's the one that's going to introduce it because he's a strong defender and a strong believer in Sharia law into a secular country. So you see that there's no way out of this mess. So P2B, they are just as complicit and guilty in this whole thing with his ambition, selfishness, whatever it is, to be president that is not going to yield any result. Absolutely no result. I don't know what he wants. I don't know what these people want. All these people supporting Showore and P2B, I don't know what they want. I've asked myself that same question over and over again. I'm just asking it because it's my right to ask questions. It's my right to have opinion. And it's their right to do whatever they want to do. But the point is that they are just making matter worse because Nigeria, especially as it is now, doesn't have many options. Nigeria just doesn't have maybe one or two options maximum. And those two options are either outright disintegration, everybody go their way, or tell them that remove Sharia law from a secular constitutional country like Nigeria. We know that they are not going to accept that, but those are the only option you have. Those two, that is just what it is, you know. But we know they rejected everything. They rejected restructuring. They said restructure my food. They will never accept that. So what is it going to be then? Ask yourself, what is it going to be? If not, everybody go their separate ways. It's just a sad situation in many ways, but the good thing is that also there's attention are being paid towards all these whole things. So we see how it will end up. You know, like I said severally, it's sad that we're in a position where somehow the leaders, you know, who we know they are what they are made of. You know, they are not in the position now to act now. But the good thing is that we have also different international attention being paid to what is going on. So that is a plus. That is a good thing. And
also the consciousness of the people now, because the way the Onitsha people are responding show that they are conscious.
Very, very. That even surprises me, to be honest with you. Even so without
waiting for anybody, it has
nobody exactly.
Completely autopilot. Everybody has
exactly.
to know
Without leadership direction, people are like the consciousness is
coming out responding the way they're supposed to respond.
We can't take it anymore. Look, I saw a video yesterday. From this BIV guy. You know, the guy I used to talk with him in the past. You know, on the phone, and he was showing the
guy is the one Nigerian is.
Of course, Chinedu, right? Chinedu, Azuzo. Yeah, I've known him a long time, you know. So these are the people, they are obedient, you know. He was one of the people that brought, it was Nnamdi Kanu Soludo solution. He campaigned for him.
Yes.
And look at what is happening now. Look at what Soludo is doing. Because when we talk, they don't believe. We don't believe it. But when something begins to happen, they will come see and Korokoro. When he was campaigning for Soludo solution, I called him. I said, look, my friend, that stop this rubbish you are embarking upon. That this guy is agent of the caliphate. He said, oh, that is a professor of this. That he go turn Anambra into blah, blah, blah. Look at what he's doing. Since he came in there, nothing, absolutely nothing. And he sort knew that he was going to lose that election, you know. But what he did, he went to Tinubu, he made an agreement with him, and he came back, started giving money to people, and they rigged the election for him. Yeah, because he came purposely for, these are like script, Fulani Caliphate script. That is what Soludo came to play. Nothing to show for it, but to bully Biafran people. Just to bully them into one Nigeria, that so that the Fulanis can eventually take over our place, force Islam upon us. Oh, now they go. If they God Almighty, did you when they happen?
Have you thought sometimes to think, why is it that the colonial masters of Nigeria has not commented? Even the robots they put there is either going to France and now association with Turkey. This is a man who went to Chatham House to go and make a speech, and Chatham House granted him one. Why is it that throughout these 4 years, he decided to distance himself from that place, as if that they're not aware or they are not concerned? But
and they've not spoken. You know that they don't keep quiet.
Spoken a word, not even a word.
Yeah.
I don't know whether if people are thinking what I'm thinking.
Well,
Like when
well,
my brother Christian will use that word, subtle, the subtle way these people do things.
yeah,
That if you are not careful, you will to even this is alignment, this alliance between Nigeria and Turkey. Don't be surprised that they are involved in it.
of course, because
Don't be
for one,
surprised they are involved. It is their advice. They are in support of it.
because one thing is for sure, that is that they they don't like what United States, the position of United States as regards Nigeria. They don't like that.
Yes.
Because and more so, they are part of the agenda to Islamize the entire Nigeria space.
Exactly.
I can guarantee you that they are part of it. Because again, why do I say that? David Cameron, who was a prime minister, he attended this Islamic organization conference and came out openly to declare that Nigeria is an Islamic country. I told some people said to me, no, what power does he have to declare that? Well, they created the country, and they are still governing it directly or indirectly, one way or the other, through the caliphate. And this is a fact. This is a fact. But they just keep quiet all this while, even when America strikes Sokoto. They didn't say anything. I didn't hear them say anything, right? But you think that they didn't know? You think they don't know that? They know, but they said nothing. And with the what? Oh my God!
You see, while we are crying about this Islamization, some say they will Islam. They have already done it. I want you to listen to this video I'm about to play, for you to know that these people are not stopping. They have completed the Islamization. Have completed 90%, even 95% complete.
Maybe 95. Yes.
95% complete. I want you to listen to this very video I'm about to play now.
An auditing organization for Islamic financial institution, also known as AAOIFI. These are literally the global rulebook for Sharia compliant finance. They announced it at a massive stakeholder meeting in Abuja on 21st of January 2026. By Dr. Rabiu Olowo, the FRC boss. He made it crystal clear that the goal is to make Nigeria the leading hub for Islamic finance in Africa. The implementation starts as early as Q1 of 2026. They called it non-interest finance to keep you calm, but we all know this really means they are embedding Sharia principles deep into our national financial system. Now, why should you be scared if you are a Christian or just not a Muslim? Because this opens door for whitens that force Islamic religious rules into everyday matter, even for people who don't follow that faith. Let me explain to you the key pieces they are pushing in simple terms. Number one is the zakat deduction. Zakat is one of the 5 pillars of Islam. It is a mandatory almsgiving, basically a religious tax of 2.5% of one's annual wealth that Muslims must pay to purify their money and help the poor according to Sharia law. Under these new standards, systems for calculating and reporting zakat could be built into official financial reporting and possibly even to the tax frameworks. That means more official channels from Islamic religious obligations to flow through the government-regulated system. For non-Muslims, it raises the questions like, will this create pressures or incentives that favors those who comply
Well, to the
with
video.
Islamic giving rules over others? In a
You know, here
country divided by
Yeah, the
religion,
video, no,
this
they, you know,
feels
they say
like
they
another
break, but as for most of some
layer
of
of
us,
favoritism creeping in.
not when
Number
they there won't
two,
be new to us. I know for others, fine, you know. But let me tell you, Brachus,
yeah.
these people, like you said, maybe 96, 97, completed, just slightly. They've got, even in Ali Igbo, do you know that they are creating Amajiris in Igbo? Do you know that Igbo, not just create Igbo youth, Biafran youth, they are forming Amajiri in Igbo land. Are you aware of that? They trace them. Okay, I will forward this video after when we finish, because I'm using this phone. I will forward this video for you to see.
It's possible. It's possible. They can do anything.
Igbo youth, they trace them like in a madrasa. I don't know whether you know what is called madrasa. Eh?
I know.
I see that video before where they use something. All these white handkerchief, I mean a white coat, they normally so tight for their head. They tied it on their head for that.
Then wear that their madrasa cap with their usual madrasa dressing. They sat on the floor. Maybe if I have to estimate, would I say maybe 20, 30 children, boys and girls, little as 7, 8, you know, and they are reading the Quran and the Hadith and all those things, and they are doing their head as usually as the madrasa children does. You know that what they are doing is they are inculcating that ideology in their head from a youth age, and when they grow, then you will see now people like, they will begin to do worse than what the Soludos are doing now, because this is whom they have become, right?
They will even do worse than Asari Dokubo self.
They will do worse than Asari Dokubo. And so you ask yourself, how is this thing allowed to be going on in Igbo land? That simply means that we don't have our security groups or individuals we just don't have, nothing is going on. That I can guarantee you. The fact that they have this camp where they are running these things in Igbo land, they are breeding these Amajiris, and they will grow up with that mentality. Their name, they can speak Igbo, but they have become Amajiranalized. And it's trouble. It's a potential catastrophe brooding, and that is just the sad story. Why? So like this video you play from this woman, yeah, of course, that is, they are using different angles, you know, the financial institution. When you see, like in Abia State, you don't know what is going on there. He's a friend to Sanusi. Mazi, are you there, hear me? Huh?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So this Sanusi, the former CBN governor, these are the people at the heart of it, you know, the Dangotes, you know, the Erufa, and just all these people, they are all in it. They've gone so far. Well, that video, even though it wasn't very, it wasn't flowing, that video you played, but I saw when the woman said something like, this year, 2026, January this 2026.
That is the one that caught my attention. The implementation of that Sharia in this 2026 January.
Can you imagine?
With everything that is happening.
With everything, to think that we are still in January as we speak, 2026, and that is when oh my God, they've gone. And again, like I've also said severally, this whole thing did not start today. Way back, many decades ago, they start working towards it, and that is how they're able to get to a position where the leaders we will have in Ali Igbo, in Biafra land, will be people who will propagate, you know, who will be proponent of the agenda. That is why you see the purpose of the mass of this world, the role they are playing, and so many other ones. It's just a serious situation, but most people don't know how serious it is. But the likes of Nnamdi Kanu understand it too well. That is why he will never give in. And Simon Ekpa, some people understand it, some don't, some are complete, some are part of it, pretending to believe in Biafra, but in actuality, I'm telling you, I've said it severally too. There are those who are certain Biafra, but they are part of that agenda. So we have a serious stuff, but we continue to do what we do, and hopefully, with the fact that America is seeing through it, they can see through this whole game now, because eventually, if they take over everywhere with the abundant resources in Biafra land, particularly, and then it will smell doom for the rest of the people. The game is to make sure that everywhere becomes Islamic Sharia. What do you?
It is so. What is happening is really, really disturbing. It's very disturbing that what is happening, that they still have the boldness to introduce these things at this particular point in time. Is
this
really
year? Yeah.
This year.
We don't have. We don't have in the north there, Sokoto and Kaduna and the rest of it. We don't have children who are being either indoctrinated into Christianity or whatever. Those who are, they are wiping them out. Meanwhile, they are bringing their own, because they have some of our people who are Igbos. They give them money that they cannot refuse. And they take them out, teach them this whole thing. They come and be speaking Igbo and be speaking Arabic, just, taking away our future children, who will later become a problem, because they are Igbos and you cannot deny them. But they will be the one now who will be bringing the destruction from the inside. And nothing is done about it. That is the one that concerns me, that they can so boldly be doing this in Igbo land. That is not just coastal Biafra or hardcore Igbo land. They are doing this. They are teaching them. They have a site like a classroom where they are brainwashing and teaching these children Arabic, at a very young age, who they know nothing, children. And nobody says anything. And the governors are aware, so they cannot do anything because it's part of their program. What do you agree?
It's really disturbing. This is really disturbing. I don't know how people are seeing it, but I bet you it is really, really disturbing. It's really disturbing, and it's not something that we have to be silent about. Yeah. Everybody must continue to talk. And I hope that the United States of America, those who are working towards it will see this, that even with the whole threats, with all the speech, they are not relenting in doing what they want to do. They are not relenting. They have gone ahead to do everything they want to do. They still continue to do it. They don't care. They don't care what you think. They don't care how you feel. They don't care how you talk or what you are saying. They just want to continue doing what they want to do. And the earlier we rise up from our different angles, from our different places, and speak, the better for everyone. Because these people, they will never stop.
Never.
They will never stop. When Kule said that thing, when that
yes.
guy Kule said that thing,
yes,
it's a joke. It's not a joke.
Kule knew. He knows what is going on. He knows.
Kule, that is a man who has served in this same zoological republic. He told you that he has killed for them. He has worked for them. He has done a lot of deep work for them. So what he says is what he knows.
Even if it takes 100 years, they will never stop.
That they will never stop.
Yeah.
And some people thought he was joking. He wasn't joking.
Yeah.
He wasn't joking.
Like all this, the protest, if we have a coordinated one, these are supposed to be opportunity to go after the sponsors of this program in Igbo land, brainwashing our children into Amajiri style school. So these are because look, you don't there are things you don't joke with, because these are things that turn around and come and total destruction. That's what it's all about. There are people who are they're like agents, going after these young ones, children that should be in school. They are bringing them around into Amajiri formation, kind of, education. So how can we allow that to be happening to our children? I don't understand. So they have to know that you begin to you wonder, you should ask yourself, these people have done so much damage to us as a people during the war that they imposed on us. It was never our choice. And the millions of Biafrans, we are by these same people, the caliphate in the north, and the ones in the northern part that they were chopping off their head, sending them down to our place, and from that time till now, embark on this complete marginalization and subjugation. Upon that, they still have the guts to be coming to our land, to capture our young people and training them in the way of Islamic imageries. I don't get it. I just don't understand it. In spite of the destruction and pain they've brought upon us, why you don't have to do that? You can do it in your place. So they are never relenting by coming to shove it down your throat. No, I don't know.
It is time for every Biafran to wake up from their sleep. Wherever you are, whatever you are doing, you must know that the time for us to take our position is now. These people are not going to stop.
Never.
Your wishful thinking, you wish and you pray will not stop them. The only thing that can stop them is action. And we thank Chukwu Okikabiyama that already a country has volunteered to take action. And the only thing we have to continue to pray today is that action should intensify and come as fast as possible.
What is happening in Anambra today in Onitsha is not different or far from what I'm talking about this imagery. If you trace it deeply, they are all linked. They are all connected. So they all have the same roots heading towards one direction. That is to conquer Alibo. But people will come in the name of Islamic Bank or Islamic institution, blah blah blah. We bring develop whatever. But it's pure lies.
Without interest, no interest.
Yeah, exactly. That woman was saying without interest. So they're trying to take advantage of every loophole. People are poor. There's a I don't know, should I call it reception or depression, whatever it is. So they're trying to take advantage of it. They give you money, in form of loan without interest, blah blah blah. And those who say they are not Muslims, that would be incentive to easily convert them. And if you check what Soludo is doing, they want to be able to shut you up, bully you into whatever they bring. You have no choice than to accept it. You can't even speak. You can't even ask questions. If you ask questions, they shut you down, close your shop, lock you up, buy you, whatever. So they are all connected. They are all connected. The Soludos of this world, the Hopus of them, and the Umbad and the rest of them, they are all linked. If you think deeply, you will see the linkage, why they are teaching the little ones in our place to accept Islam, then they are holding our leader, and this politician doesn't want him to be out, except he conformed, because that's what is going on. Except Nnamdi Kanu conform, they don't want him to be out. The politicians in Alibo, in Biafra land, they don't want him out. Meanwhile, they are plotting the young ones at early age and forcing the grown ones, into submission. Using it's war going on. It is war. Audio.
I thank God that people are aware and people are fighting back.
Yeah.
People are fighting back, and I pray that this spirit will continue. And that is why the unity is most important now. This is not the time to talk about group where you belong or where you do not belong. Every one of us belong to the cause of Biafra.
Yeah.
Just like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have said that I belong to everybody. He supports everybody. Every one of us should put hands together, continue to speak and shout on top of our voices. If you have a platform, use it and preach the gospel of Biafra. Expose the atrocities that is happening. Expose it, share it on your platform, share to family and friends. Don't keep silent. Don't wait for anyone. Nobody's going to do it if we don't do it for ourselves. Nobody will do it for us. All we have to do is to continue to push this message. Push it as far as you can, because these people will never stop. What caught my attention on that video of that lady is that you can imagine with all this thing that happened, that in this January, they just activated another thing again.
Yeah.
People would have thought that, okay, now that the pressure of US is there, they will not do anything.
Will slow down.
They are
That
not
they will
back.
You all would thought that it will slow down a little bit, right?
They will slow down, yes.
But they are
They are
not.
not slowing down. Oh.
Yeah, they are forging ahead.
Down.
Yeah.
Instead, they are speeding up.
Mm-hmm.
They are speeding up whatever they have to do. You can imagine the audacity to go to Turkey and begin to sign some useless documents.
Yeah.
And I thank Chukwu Okeke for the person we have today, Donald Trump. Donald Trump don't care what you sign. If you like, go sign your life out. Sign your life away. Once you are not on the right path, when the time comes, he's going to take you out.
You say go sign your life away.
If you like, go sign your life out. You know, Donald Trump not send you. Mm-hmm. When they remember you, both you and that person will buy your life. And I was surprised when this idiot, when Maduro they behave like a Capone.
Then don't cage him now.
Saying they with Russia, they with China, they with him. I will give them base. They talk rubbish. They hold meeting. Mm-hmm. It was after Maduro hosted. Is it a Chinese diplomat?
Yes.
After hosting Chinese diplomat, the following day, they pick and root and come out.
Yeah.
Root the draw bar and come out. So that's why that is one thing I remember. When I remember the person that is in power, the government that is in charge today, the new world order, the board of peace that we have today. If I remember that, all this nonsense, they sign, no, they touch me. They
peace board. Mm-hmm. And Mazi, that's also the part every one of us should be playing, especially the avids, the ones in the US, and every other member, every other Biafran. This is where everybody's effort is needed, even though we know that Trump and his administration, the congressman, the Republican, they are seeing all these things, but to be guaranteed that they are really getting it, we'll be forwarding and tagging them, and those in America will put in a lot more effort for them to see what is going on in Nigeria. That is pure deception. That is all deception. What Nigeria government under this Tinubu or whoever is there, everything they tell them is lie and deception. Because why is it that Gumi, who is one of the terrorist coordinator, are telling Nigerian government, to disengage, disassociate from America and engage with Turkey and Pakistan, the Islamic countries, and now they are yielding to it. How does that make sense? I mean, make that make sense. This Gumi just
from the terrorists.
Yeah. Just like when Ruben Abati, if you remember, one day like that, tell the government to intensify effort in lobbying in Washington, that whatever amount it takes, they should go there, blah, blah, blah. And after about a week or two or thereabout, this whole thing started. You remember, Brachus? Huh?
Yes.
So, you see, we see how that one collapsed, though. It collapsed. But this is exactly what is going on. And Gumi told Nigerian government, this Tinubu government, that he must go and engage with Turkey. And he has gone there now, falling up and down. We don't know what they took to Turkey to go and sign the agreement. That person, it doesn't look like human being. But I don't know what Yorubas are doing. The ones they said that the elders of Yoruba, somebody was saying the other day that they are having a meeting or whatever they are having with Igbo elders. It's rubbish. What are they doing with what is going on in Nigeria today? These Yoruba elders, the Wale Soyinkas, the Falana, that lawyer, and the rest of them, have they not seen what is going on in Nigeria, my brother? Huh? These Yorubas, it's in their name. If they cannot deny it, that they are using somebody, if it's Tinubu or not, we don't know who it is, falling and moving from left and right, can't stand on his foot to go and sign. Tell me, how does a man who is incoherent, a man that cannot even stand on his feet, goes and sign an agreement with a foreign country?
Does he know what he's signing?
How does that make sense at all? All the ego, my dear. Hey, Chineke marry.
Now I don't see the one way past Buhari now.
This is what. I don't
see the one way senior Buhari. This one a complete robot.
Robots, they go sign agreement. Eh? Robots will not even fit. Some robots say they stand on their feet. This one no fit stand.
You know if he stand by himself.
Baba will know well. They go sign agreement. Oh my God.
I don't know what is wrong with Africans. Old man, we don't old. We go take care of your grandchildren. Enjoy your grandchildren.
Yeah.
You see, they destroy the life of your children unborn.
Yeah.
They destroy them. They go.
See them. Now rise without all these cowards. When they wear them that suit, paint their lips, they give them, I don't know, 100,000 or 200,000 a month. Then go tell them what you go talk, what you no go talk, and tomorrow people go to complain of destruction and poverty and retrogression. But now all they play into it.
Let's hear what Maxwell want to say.
Well, the actions of Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo in closing the market is executive recklessness.
Yeah.
It's an abuse of power and should be condemned. In the first instance, this thing is a private business, somebody's personal business. And he decides how, when, where, time to open and run his business. Now, nobody is coercing anybody in the market to sit at home. That is where the governor can come in. If there is some people that are forcing people to close down the market and sit at home, that is where the governor cannot come in.
Exactly.
And the person who is forcing people to sit at home should be arrested.
Yeah.
Now, if the market people on their own decided to sit at home on Mondays, that is their business.
Yeah.
Because Onitsha market and those private shops there are somebody's private property, and they are running the business with their money. So coming to lock it up because they refuse to open market on Mondays, I think is executive recklessness, and the governor should be sued, and the action should be filed against the governor for taking such reckless decision.
But then I'm wondering, does obeying a sit-at-home order, whether out of fear or coercion, does it constitute a legal offense by the traders?
Of course. If somebody issued an order asking you to sit at home with a threat
against your will,
you should report.
Yeah.
You should. Because what I mean by you should report to the governor is that the security agents that this particular people are threatening us not to open our shop.
So who reported to me?
Exactly.
Provide security for you. Work in that intelligence. Look at those who are issuing that order and those who are enforcing that order and get them arrested and deal with them in line with the law. You cannot ask the people to come up. Probably somebody is threatening them, and you fail to address all those issues. The people that are threatening them, and you're asking them, forcing them to sit at home. Now I asked the governor, what of the school? The school in Anambra State.
Make you go shut the school down now.
The government establishment. You should start from there.
Okay.
Not somebody's private business. You cannot tell me when to open my chamber as a law firm.
Okay.
That if I did not open my chamber, that you're going to lock it up. You cannot do that. Because you have no business to direct me.
Yes.
It is different from when there is a coffee, when you say that nobody should come out and somebody now go and open his shop. The person is violating the government directives. Not for you, because I said that I'm not going to open my shop on my own. Nobody forced me. You said that because of that, you are going to lock my shop for 1 week or thereabout. You cannot do that. And it should be condemned.
With this collective punishment, as severe as it is, do you think it will be effective in any way?
Effective how? How can it be effective? Will you not? Go and see what is happening in Onitsha.
Oh.
It's just like what we are talking about.
You see this? These journalists can ask us stupid questions.
They always so no, they are working for satanic.
Relevant question they will ask. Even the question, even Maxwell is surprised why that get ask that kind of question.
Yeah, because they are asking it in hope that they will get their intended, agenda. Because they are working for the demonic entity called Nigeria. How do you?
It's just like what we are talking about. You don't give order. You don't give directives that cannot be complied with. We are just from National Industrial Court now, where the court has ordered workers to go back to work, and the workers said that they are not going to comply with the order. I'm talking about court order. Even when we are begging them, now you gave an order that they should close the market for 1 week. Who are you? Because you're the governor. Now they have revolted. Protest is going on in Anambra State now.
Okay.
All this has to do with the dialogue. If you want to stop it, you call the management. You appeal to them. You give them assurance. You talk to the banks in Anambra. You talk to other establishments there, telling them the reason why they should come out. It's dialogue. He's talking
there is no reason. He has said it that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not be released, that if you release him, that this will not stop. Soludo is one of those who is bent on holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu inside. He sees Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as a threat.
100%. 100%.
Soludo is part of those who is making sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not released.
Mazi,
the Anambra people know very well. Those
they know. They know. Imagine, there was one time Soludo was so afraid. He was almost like shitting himself. Yeah. When that period, there was news or rumor that Nnamdi Kanu was going to be released. Exactly. And Soludo came out to say that, if he comes out, we all sit down and discuss it because nobody is more Igbo than the other. That we have, you can see from watching his countenance.
That jealousy, envy,
Yeah. Because he felt, they all knew that none of them, in any way possible, you can compare to Nnamdi Kanu when it comes to credibility among Biafrans. Not even close. None of them come close. So Soludo have that dying hatred and jealousy in him about Nnamdi Kanu. So that rumor was going on. He came out. He made that statement. When I listened to it, I watched his countenance. His psychologically, the way I view him was like a man who is under, severe tension that this thing I dread is coming, So he made that comment that if he can, we'll all sit down and talk about the Igbo nation because nobody is more Igbo than the other. So
is written all over that statement.
Exactly. So now, when the whole thing died down, and then Nnamdi Kanu was sentenced, convicted, and he now got more emboldened now. And before then, he already told them that releasing him will not stop the insecurity. So I don't know. Nobody should doubt the fact that he is one of those ardent people who doesn't want Nnamdi Kanu out. He just doesn't want him out. Except Nnamdi Kanu accept to join them to play the zoo politics. Otherwise, let him remain there. That is what they are aiming at, But audio, my brother.
You see, that is why we are asking our people that sit at home should be something that you don't play with.
Yeah.
These people, they want to silence the presence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Yeah.
They want to silence the president in Southeast. And the only way to remove Mazi Nnamdi, they have now succeeded in taking him all the way to Sokoto.
Yeah.
For you to go to Sokoto, travel to Sokoto and get information, say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said it will take time.
Uh-huh.
The only thing that is giving Mazi Nnamdi Kanu a lasting memory
is sit at home.
Sit at home.
And they have seen the power of sit at home. That is why they are all doing that is why Soludo is doing the power of sit at home.
Soludo don't want to hear it, they don't want to see it. They have seen that every Monday, even their national TV they can't escape it.
Exactly. banks, schools,
If they
everybody.
don't talk about it, they don't talk about it. Maybe a guest will speak about it, confront them about it.
Yeah.
It has become something that, and once you mention it at home, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes into it.
Yeah.
This is one thing that Mazi Simon Ekpa did. You see, when I tell people about, some people don't know the role Mazi Simon Ekpa played in the safety and security of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Simon Ekpa played a very strong role in keeping the legacy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu alive.
Yeah.
It's just like somebody taking away attention from someone else and put the whole blame on himself.
He was always emphasizing sit at home because the power of sit at home, you cannot be underestimated. Do you know that India, they defeated the British through the power of sit at home? Part of it,
yes.
That's how they got their independence. Sit at home. Everywhere locked down. And the British could not generate funds. They could not function. They could do nothing. They had to run away and give them their independence. Power of sit at home is a game changer. Sit at home. If only people can realize this and join in this sit at home, shut everything down.
Now, make it more serious now than ever. Join it. Yeah. If you never joined before, this is the time to join.
Yeah, that is your freedom there. Sit at home is part of the game to give you freedom. That is it there. Everybody must take it seriously because it's destroying them, destroying the economy, it's changing the narrative. The world is watching. Nobody can travel there. Every Monday, people are very apprehensive. Is it, can anything function? Do you know? How do you go?
Someone wrote on the comment section, he said, Soludo is a prime suspect of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu extraordinary rendition or kidnapping, and that is why Soludo is shaking.
It's possible. It's possible.
It's possible.
Yeah.
It is possible. 100% possible. I agree with you. Because the way he's going about this issue of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu,
like nobody else. Mm-hmm.
Like nobody else. Even this is at home, almost as if people have taken it as normal.
Yeah.
Even in that yesterday protest, you see people are already taking that Monday is a resting day for them. Monday has now become a celebrated day for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You can't challenge it.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, Soludo don't want it to be, he don't want it to be hard, he don't want it to be seen. And look at how Anambra State is today. Massive revolt. Massive revolt in Anambra State. Everywhere is shut down. Let's see how he's going to survive it.
Are you sure, Mazi choose? Are you sure that it's not the deed that he signed before going to that governor's seat, before they even allow him becoming a governor of Anambra State?
Part of it. It's part of it.
In with Ifeanyi
it's part of it. From Buhari to Tinubu is part of it.
Yes.
Remember that before this last election in Anambra, he went directly to meet with Tinubu. You remember that?
Yes.
Some days before the election, he went and sit down, had a talk with Tinubu. They arranged everything. He came back, he dipped hand into the purse of Anambra and started giving money. Everything was on record. It was on video, you know, and they pronounced him winner. And this is part of the agreement reached.
God.
Addressing, telling the government to comply. I hear them say, not for you to use executive power as if we're in the military regime. You wake up, you lock somebody's shop, you don't even know what is in those shop, and you lock it for 1 week. Do you know what is in those shop? And when you lock it, you say that they should not have access to it. Are you going to feed their family? You cannot do that. All this particular issue we are created by Buhari. Buhari government created all this issue, and Malami, they created this issue, and Abakari. Now, the government that come, but we should look for a way to resolve it. This sit at home did not start from this government. It has been there.
Yeah.
Now, Dr. Okpara, I'm wondering if there are legal precedents where courts have ruled on similar issues. How might the courts balance public order concerns against economic rights if this matter is litigated?
You can see what is happening in the civilized world. Trump will wake up in the morning, will issue executive order. Court will nullify it. Because one, you cannot give an order where you don't have a right to give. Do you have a right to tell me when to run my business, the kind of business I'm going to run? When to go to abroad to go and bring goods, when to sell it? You cannot. It's gross violation of rights. It's trespass. And it's actionable. the plethora of cases that are there. You just give you an instance, a very simple instance. Somebody, you are selling a spare parts, and somebody now, the government said, you are going to open today. You will not open tomorrow for no just reason. Simply because you did not open the previous day. They said that because of that you cannot. It's a trespass, for goodness sake. It's violation of rights. So trespass, violation of rights, the case, they are numerous.
Well,
and I'm calling the traders to file action against the governor for doing that.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if any traders decide to sue the Anambra state government and what could manifest from that. But we know the sit-at-home order is tied to the detention and recent life sentence of IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu. Can state-level executive legally negotiate any kind of settlement for federal judicial matters? And what are the legal hurdles to a negotiated settlement in this context?
Hawa and Tomato, I want to tell you for free. I'm a lawyer representing Nnamdi Kanu. The Igbos love Nnamdi Kanu. The Igbos, they love him. When I'm talking about the Igbos, I'm talking about over 90%. They have respect for him. Now, the best way to handle all these issues is that for the government to look for a way to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is the naked truth. Forget about what you are doing in social media. I can tell you for free. These people love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You see what happened in the main market today? What are they singing? What you see the song they are singing? They were singing there. Mm-hmm. They are praising Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, even in the face of his trial, even in the face of his persecution, even the face where he's been detained. They still have respect for him. So let the governor call his co-governors. Let them meet the president. Let the president order that Nnamdi Kanu should be released, and he should be allowed to exercise his right for a right of agitation and address all those issues that gave rise to this agitation.
That was a nice one. Maxwell represented very well. He represented very well. It is nice. There's another video I saw now. I just heard of that, but I just saw it now. This is another laughable. You know, this Nigeria will never stop.
Mazi, sorry. Yeah, before you continue, I wanted to ask, because since this honorary award that was given to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu by the state of Georgia, I haven't seen, maybe you or anybody have seen, where they arise, they talk about it. Have they talked about it on Channels TV, on the rest of the zoo, apart from the social media commentators? Have you seen?
My brother, you know them, they will never discuss it. I have not seen. I have not seen. The only station that talked about it, none of them. None of them.
Wow.
Of them. No, they didn't discuss it.
Because I know that the likes of Ruben Abati, hey, that one gonna eat him up. He'll be eating his soul.
They never discuss.
Hello? Hello, Mazi Choose. Che.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
I wish I did not have knocked him out.
Mazi Choose, I didn't hear you.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, so I was just saying that, Ruben F-Face Abati, that news, like body blow to him, you know. And they always went so evil. If na bad news, then don't go table and for Arise News. They talk how this, that, blah, blah, blah. But this one now bad news to them. You know, go on talk shameless people.
Very shameless. That they are pushing. That Borno State went and brought people from where I don't know, that they have been in exile for 11 good years, displaced. They have been in exile for 11 good years, displaced because of insecurity. And I'm asking, the people in IDP camp in Nigeria, you have not been able to send them back to their home. But you are going outside the country to go and bring people. You see another style. Look at them.
Now from Cameroon, now we talk about them the other day. You remember?
From Cameroon.
Yeah, but the ones when so this because again you can't trust Nigeria in any way possible, especially these Fulanis. So so don't
Are you
believe
sure? Are you sure that it's
any
not the people that want to use to do this, to do the election of 2027? The terrorists
don't
that
be
went to go and import again.
bro, don't believe them in any video or picture they show you. Now
It is a
lie.
blatant lie.
Ha! If you I beg, make una no
This
believe
one
this.
now, it might be official bringing in of more Fulanis.
100%. 100%. It could
They
be.
are now bringing in of officially more Fulanis officially.
Yeah.
And they know how to play this game. They will just mix them up with some few other regions and so other. When you check the number and the names of people they brought in, about 300 or whatever, you will see that majority will be that Fulani.
100%. They know how to play the game. They are very. This is because you know why? Because they are so committed to winning this battle. They are so committed. They committed time, money, resources, everything into it, and there's no going back. If you don't stop them, they will stop you. So and they are all in it. All of them in it. They lie. Their motto is lies and deception. Which is yeah. Don't ever believe anything they tell you. No. How do you go?
I can't just imagine it. You have people that are displaced in the country. Displaced. They are still in IDP camp.
Yeah. You didn't settle them.
The same Borno that will know that they still terrorize you tomorrow.
Yeah.
You went to Cameroon to bring people in.
Yeah.
Claiming that they've been in exile. But the ones in IDP camp, in that Borno still have IDP camp.
You ignore it.
You have not resettled them.
Yeah.
And you televise it. Now, are you trying to convince the world that you are doing something to fight insecurity? Or you are now what's trying to prove?
You see the deception? And you remember that the former governor of that same state, Borno, was the one who said that they have a program to resettle the entire Fulanis in the Sahara region in Nigeria. You remember that?
Yes.
Okay. And they are bringing some of these people in to displace the indigenous people in the country. This is what they do.
That is what it is.
Oh, there you go.
You see how they waste money. You see how they take convoy, take trailer, paint it with Nigerian color first.
Yeah. And people will probably not be Nigeria, but they won't force them into Nigeria to become Nigeria. After now, they will begin to distribute them in different regions. It's a total takeover. Takeover, my brother.
My brother, just ask yourself, why do they need to paint the trailers with Nigerian color?
Okay. That is sinister. That alone is suspect. Why do you need the painting? What do they paint them for?
You have to spend that money now to go and paint trailers.
Okay. Can you imagine?
Probably that they imported this truck or they bought it. Maybe they bought this truck for this purpose now.
Okay. Yeah.
Why do you need to go and buy this molu? Buy this molu, paint it with Nigerian color.
Yeah. All these things alone is enough for you to question the motive. What is the brain behind it? Why do you need to paint it? It's just to transport the people. Oh my God! No. But in a way, I doff my heart for them too, because this thing, I really do doff my heart because I'll have to succumb. I don't know, my brother. Hey, Diego.
If you don't doff your cap for Nigeria, you never start.
You never. Oh my God! Can you imagine the amount they would have spent unnecessarily start painting all these buses just to move them? What is the meaning of it?
Just to go and bring. And now, if they tell you the amount they use to paint this bus now, it is enough to make the life of these people better.
Exactly. Yeah.
If they give you the bill now, the budget for painting this Molue.
Yeah.
To green.
Yeah.
To show you that the motive is evil. They don't have any good plan for the people. They do not have any good plan. And anybody that still think that somehow Nigeria is going to work for him or her, sorry. You are going to wake up in your grave and you realize that it is already too late. You realize that it's already too late. And by then, there is nothing you can do. There is nothing. whatsoever that you can do. It is so sad. Very, very sad. Sometimes when I see certain things that these people do, just like you said, I fear Nigerian people. I fear them.
Yeah.
Even their citizens, Papa, the way the citizens of that Nigeria, where they swallow everything, the way they die, the way that they accept everything that is thrown at them is scary.
It is scary.
It's scary. Nobody question. That is why the government can say anything, anytime, any day.
Yeah.
They don't give a damn what you think, how you feel. They
Yeah.
say it and they go away.
I've never
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just going to say that in all my life, I've never seen a country and a people like people in this. So obviously, that leads me to, either come to the conclusion that there's something very diabolical about Nigeria and the creation. Because I've never seen anything like that. That people can live the way they live. The media, the politicians, the common ordinary citizen, everything is just so. It doesn't make sense. It's incredible, absolutely incredible, my brother. Oh, Diego.
So let's see what they have in their media. Their bad news. Let's see all their bad news because their media is filled up with bad news. Let's see what they are saying. This one says Delta governor orders arrest for firearms possession ahead of 2027 election.
Mm-hmm.
They don't start. And this will be another style to disarm the people.
So that exactly. This is what they do. So that people who will stand up to defend their constitutional right of voting, stuff like that, they will be so powerless they can't do anything, right? Or it could be that it's an avenue to allow the Janjaweed, because this is what they do. They empower the Janjaweed, they will have arm and disarm others. And the US Congress, they talked about it. How can you in a country allow the Fulani herdsmen, the Meetiala, to be running around with arms, but ordinary citizens, you disarm them? And after disarming them, the Janjaweed will just, came in heavily on them, and it becomes a walk in the park. They just slaughter people.
Ordinary, this man should be worried about the Fulani terrorists in his bushes that are going to disturb people who are coming to do elections sincerely. That should be his focus because of the kidnapping that's happening in Delta State and other places. That should be his concern. The terrorists in their bushes. But that is not his concern.
Yeah.
The people he wants to disarm now are the citizens who are holding their arms to protect themselves.
Exactly. You see the point? There's nothing more. There's nothing in the country you can describe as more like priority, more pressing than security in the country. Nothing.
Of the innocent citizens.
Yeah, nothing come even close, than security. Instead of them to encourage people to arm themselves, give yourself a chance. No, they say you must disarm so that you become vulnerable. Again, so you see why we ask, what kind of people, what kind of all they go branches, all they go no. Yeah.
It is really, really sad and disturbing. Really sad. This one said, social media influencer Chijinkem Ugwanyi remanded in Enugu prison.
For what? No reason. No reason.
Social media influencer Chijinkem remanded in Enugu prison over alleged cyberbullying of Enugu government secretary.
Look at that. Yeah.
Maybe he said something about the secretary. Now he rebuke him or expose him. They just take the guy and lock him up.
But that is bullying. Now they are accusing him of cyberbullying, but they are the one who is bullying him.
That
okay. Yeah.
They will be the one bullying you, and they are the one that will go face you.
Yeah.
Just like what the Fulanis are doing with the Igbos today. They will say Igbos are domineering.
Yeah. But they are the one dominating.
That domineering language. It was Saduana or Sokoto.
Yeah.
He was the one that said it when British
journalists. Yeah. Yeah.
And we are domineering. But today, who are the people dominating the whole people? Who are the people fighting so hard to dominate everyone? Is it not the Fulani?
Yeah, people who will come to your land and want to take it from you and send you out. What is more domineering? What is more troublesome than that? Okay.
God have mercy. This one said, alleged cyber stalking. Showore tenders video of Reno Omokri confirmed as ambassador.
Who? Wait. Brajus. Okay, alleged cyber. I can't read it properly.
Cyber stalking. Then he said, Showore tenders video of Reno Omokri confirmed as ambassador.
Okay, because you know that Reno Omokri, he actually, there's a video of him calling Tinubu a drug pusher, you know?
Exactly.
And so obviously, probably that is what Showore is fighting. I don't know.
And they made him ambassador. Now Showore is calling him a criminal, which he is, and they want to persecute him. And
they made Omokri ambassador, right?
I think that's what Showore started to say, because the same thing Showore said is what Omokri said now.
Okay, and they are holding him. They are holding him for that. But meanwhile, they make the other one ambassador for saying the same thing, right?
Yes.
Okay, double standard.
Double standard. That is Nigeria for you. That is Nigeria. Nigerian police orders officers on VIP patrol duties to remain on standby nationwide. This country is a very funny country.
Yeah.
The president give order for them to withdraw from VIPs, but the police now they give order say maybe they stay standby where they are.
Okay, so which one then go follow now? Imaginary president. You know, their president, an imaginary one.
God.
AI president.
I wish Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is outside. Only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will tell us whether they don't switch him.
Exactly. Yeah.
If they don't switch him, he will tell us they don't switch this man, and he will capture him well.
Yeah.
86 years old artist alleges ex-Ekiti first lady took his multi-million naira artwork during exhibition without payment.
Yeah.
That's what they do now. So far they get power, they can do anything.
Yeah.
Osun Governor Adeleke condemned illegal occupation of LG Secretariat by APC officials. They don't start their mago for election. Nigeria Army arrests gun runner, seizes 245 pump action cartridges in Cross River. No only for Cross River and I go catch gun runner. The ones wait there for Sokoto, Borno,
and Borno, Zamfara. They know they see them all.
Bello Trucci, who the supplier, those ones they're invisible.
Yeah.
The ones where they bring armor tank for where they hand over armor tank to Boko Haram.
Yeah.
They give anti-aircraft missile to bandits. They don't see those ones.
Yeah. The ones where
they go arrest.
Those terrorists, they run around all over the place in the north, in all the bushes. Though that they ignore those ones. So Soludo see the one where you go carry. He said they do tough man. But the security they carry around though. Come now, if you be tough man, come and talk to the people without security all over the place. Army and police surrounding you, protecting you, strong man. Idiot.
Look at this one. APC deny alleged membership slip linking terrorist Bello Trucci to party.
Yeah.
You go explain tire. You go explain to US. You go US. You explain to Donald Trump. You go explain tire. Say that card we no APC card with in picture, in passport picture. Go.
Oh, so terrorist.
A terrorist, the whole party card.
Well, then don't clearly, confirm what in Canadian court say that APC and PDP, these parties, they are terrorists. When the terrorist members are carrying their card,
This one are designing. They come out. We where you go do shopping. I impress full and they snap up.
For London, for UK.
For UK. Are designing. Only design are going to follow. All the Niger will pay thief money, thief billions.
Yeah.
Designing herself is from Niger Delta. She even have right to steal her money.
Of course.
Steal her money.
Of course.
She have right more than the ones where billions where they don't thief or not.
Yeah.
When I don't go to cover them, how many of them on the show? On what we go up to today, they don't collect money with thief.
Oh.
The group of people with thief money with the family of
Yaradua, wife them.
And Abacha, all of them.
Yeah.
How many times they follow them press, they follow them in the show?
And the money from Niger Delta, Biafra land.
The press will know their work.
Yeah.
See how they follow the poor woman around.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, they have people, the real criminals still in Nigeria, they travel to that UK, they come back.
Yeah.
Now when they reach for Southern, when I go take press, they pursue them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you don't catch thief. They follow Desire around. Continue. No directive from President Tinubu to prosecute Showore in cyber stalking case. DSS key witness tells court. They deny everything they run. I don't understand them again.
Yeah.
When I want to run away from the cyber stalking, I don't know how person will do cyber stalking for president.
Oh, Sunday
supposed to be stalking the president and to know what he's doing and what he's saying. Huh? How president is the right person for cyber stalking?
Yeah. So Sunday Boho is back in Nigeria.
At Idea now. The triumphant entry of Sunday Igboho back into Nigeria. Special applause to Olobadun of Ibadan land by Sunday Adebayo. Imagine. Sunday, he come back, or they don't remove him. He's wanted. He removed him from wanted list. They celebrate him. He entered back into Nigeria.
You see him, and they don't come. He come there before. Not be saying at the first time, oh.
He come bury him, mama now. Even
exactly.
While in the wanted list, he came back. He did bury his mother. I remember, but Mazi Nnamdi Kanu lost his two parents.
Yeah.
He lost his two parents. They were buried in the same day. They did not allow him to attend the burial. And
Soludo and the rest of them, they are fighting for him to remain incarcerated.
Bunch of idiots. After stumbling and falling in Turkey, presidency claims President Tinubu is in great shape.
Look at that. Look at that. This thing when all of us see, when the whole world see, now they're in great shape, eh?
Even as he sit down for chair here, this picture where they take, does he look like somebody who's in good shape?
Oh, okay.
Where he sit down like small picking where they fear the chair where he sit down.
Oh, okay.
See how the president of Turkey sit down full in chair. He
like human being.
Just look at this picture. Maybe just use this picture now compare. You see how the president of Turkey
okay, you enlarge him. Okay. Yeah, see how they go on, that terrorist. See how he sit down normal.
You see how he's seated.
Tinubu sit down. Yeah, Tinubu sit down like somebody when they just.
As if they move around the seat, they tell him, make you not touch your hand there.
Oh, God.
No move. If you move, I'll move you.
Yeah.
Just look at this picture. This picture speaks volume. They tell us he in shape.
Yeah.
If you don't fear Nigeria, you don't go fear anybody. If you don't fear zoo, you can't fear anybody again. Abuja court order final forfeiture of luxury private aircraft to Nigerian government over unpaid custom duties. Imagine people go buy aircraft to take their money, go buy private aircraft. Come pack them. So they do more to go too much, they don't go feel pay, they leave them. If you say the person get that money legally, they don't go tell the person who get this aircraft now.
That's so now.
They don't go tell the person who get them.
Yeah. Except say
the country and then
except send their enemy person and they target already.
If a Igbo man now, he then go there in front line, they go sign a
Yes.
One Chukwu Emeka, who stole money, bought aircraft, packed it, and he could not be able to pay the money. They seized it. See Sunday Igbo now. Magban condemns Sunday Igbo pardon as tribal justice accuses him of attack on Fulani. Imagine the audacity of these people.
Yeah.
They don't attack them.
Yeah.
They don't attack them.
Fulani.
The same people where they every day they reconcile with their terrorists.
Yeah.
They force government to. The government is already into. They are terrorists. We don't murder people. We don't kill thousands of people.
Mm-hmm.
Confirm. Maybe say maybe they recruit them, place them on that salary, put them inside the army. Even self, the military, the people who are serving in the military say that those recruited Boko Haram are paid more than the people who are serving in the army.
Yeah.
They are paid more. They give them incentives.
Yeah. This one now, when they don't bring them back, if Yorubas feel like they may take the power away from them, then Sunday will go raise another. Then go activate them, and that is Nigeria. That's how Nigeria is.
The only reason they brought him back is because of 2027. They don't know what to expect.
100%. Narenjo.
2027 now. Narenjo.
Yeah.
Have you forgotten that this Sunday is a very key actor in Nigerian politics?
Yeah.
Among the touts, when they come to Aburu, there was a time they say he kidnapped a governor.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
He kidnapped a governor, life governor. This guy take governor out. They know.
He's been in it a long time.
So he's coming back. He's not just ordinary.
Now 2027.
And the country where me and them day, where they say me can come stay. FCTA ordered departments to take attendance as workers resume after court suspension strike. Mad people everywhere. Biden urges probe into killing of 2 people by ICE agents. Says U.S. is not a nation that gone down citizen. You are a madman.
Yeah.
This man never even died. What is he dead with?
I wonder.
The idiot that created, he is the one that created the problem.
Yeah.
Created open border, allow every idiot to flood into United States.
Mm-hmm.
See in face. You don't. I can't just understand. There are some people that are not supposed to be on this planet anymore.
Yeah.
You get mad to come to talk. One probe. Come probe now. Come probe. Thank God it's not Democrat that is there. Devilish people. EFCC arraigns ex-Northeast Development Commission official orders over alleged 2.28 billion fraud. I know your news cannot end without a fraud. Ghanaian soldiers reportedly assault journalists. Wipe phone data. Ghana, where Bromax today.
Yeah.
Why on the wipe data for phone now?
Maybe then go learn from Nigerians soon.
Africa. These are one of the wipe data for phone. What happened now? 2 killed. Several injured in suspected Nigerian Air Force helicopter attack on Niger and Niger State community. You see, every time when they do their own attack, now innocent people they go meet.
Maybe na terrorists now in the fly the things they go kill innocent people.
Go kill, they tell you it's a mistake.
Everything in Nigeria is possible.
Exclusive. Dangote refinery continues diesel feedstock import amid RFFC operational challenge. They're going to go sit down. Now all of them are whole Nigeria captive.
Yeah.
DSS has lost its way, targeting critics instead of bandits. Showore lawyer slams agency over misplaced priority. Now today, you know that one. Today, Igbo marginalization threatens Nigerian unity, says investment banker Nemeka Obia Arieri.
Now, people, obedient people be all this, so I'm sure.
Speak grammar.
Make them give Peter be presidency, then the marginalization don't stop. That is their own.
Idiots, bunch of idiots.
Mad
they don't
people.
know that if they give you that president, that time save the marginalization will start.
Oh.
Exclusive. Tinubu linked Alpha Beta Lagos police. Exclusive. Tinubu linked Alpha Beta. Lagos police use detention, blackmail to silence whistleblowers who expose corruption sources. Now, today, you know that one. That is the work of Tinubu now. Tinubu. Ribadu way you make NSA. Nobody Ribadu investigate Tinubu. Ribadu was the person that investigated Churu when he was the chairman of EFCC.
Yeah.
Today, Churu can't take him as an essay.
Okay.
Now they play. Terrorists raise ransom to 250 million, 20 motorcycle to free 166 abducted worshippers in Kaduna. Imagine.
Okay.
Imagine the boldness, the audacity.
Yeah.
They raise the ransom, say make you buy motorbike, follow.
Yeah.
The audacity of these people is what I can't just, in a country, want to say in a sovereign state.
Yeah.
Nigerian police arrest 5 suspects in Ekiti. Baby factory rescue 6 children. Baby factory in Ekiti.
Okay.
So they say only for Igbo land they get baby factory.
Oh, okay. Nothing when you not go here for the zoo.
They can say only Igbo land. Now you don't see them.
Yeah, maybe a kitchen Igbo land.
Soldiers accuse Bauchi commander of enforcing 500,000 weekly return at checkpoints.
Oh, hey. Yeah.
Imagine.
Yeah.
Soldiers accuse Bauchi commander of enforcing 500,000 weekly returns at checkpoints. Now you begin to ask, why is it that these soldiers act like criminals at checkpoint?
Yeah.
You begin to wonder why they brutalize, and the same way bandit is acting. These people will even involve in kidnapping to meet up to this 500,000.
100%. That's what they do, because it's the only way they will be able to. Because some of them.
Exactly. How can you get 500,000 weekly in this kind of situation of economy?
Okay. Only by kidnapping and robbing people.
Weekly, 500,000 naira weekly.
Okay.
You can imagine. And then they ask me where kidnappers are.
Yeah.
And we have had testimony most of the time that when they kidnap people near the checkpoint.
Yeah, exactly.
Many kidnapping operation takes place near a checkpoint. Now begin to relate it to this very news now.
Yeah, they work together with the kidnappers.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That is the country people want to be part of.
Yeah.
Kanu Governor Yusuf will regret it. NNPC leader Kwankwaso fires back over defection to APC. Mad people everywhere. Suspect arrested after attempted syringe attack on U.S. lawmaker Ilham Omar.
Oh, this one from America, huh?
And for U.S.
The news from America. Okay, suspect arrested after attempted string attack on U.S. lawmaker. Okay, that woman, that Somalian woman, though.
When go back
they leave their place.
Only then get crazy people now.
Yeah, they leave their place, run go to another man country that won't bring the Sharia and Islam for there, and then go begin tell you how you go run your country, but they no run their own country. Oh.
Maybe only them they don't. Everybody have their own madness. So only say that we the Christians and we control our own.
Yeah.
Nobody will not know how to get mad.
Yeah.
Just that some people control theirs. Look at this one. Mieti Allah leaders arrested in Kwara for aiding bandit kidnapping operations.
No, hey, God.
Mieti Allah leaders. Not be today now.
Not be waiting Gumi. Not be Gumi. Now waiting Gumi they do when they no fit touch them. Okay.
Gumi have been negotiating with them. For them, on their behalf, they kidnap person. You give Gumi money, you go give them. They bring your people.
Yeah.
He has been doing and still doing it today.
Yeah.
And all these things, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made these revelations. He made these revelations. Even Governor Otto of Benue State spoke about this thing.
Yeah.
Nobody paid attention. US should just end this thing. Everybody goes in separate ways. All this one a waste of time.
Yeah.
Indian deputy minister, 4 others die as private aircraft crashes in Western India. Deputy minister for that matter.
Yeah.
Take your easy. UK court hears allegation that Nigerian ex-petroleum minister Desiani took $100,000 bribe. See what they drag this woman for court for 100,000 naira bribe.
100,000 pounds.
100,000 pounds. 100,000 pounds bribe. And you they drag Desiani out everywhere.
Hey God. Yeah.
Billions of dollars.
If na Fulani person, Britain then go overlook her. They will just look away.
They look away.
Yeah.
They won't even talk about it.
Now so then they do their own. No, then they will tell you say then be this, then be that. But when a Fulani person goes there and slaughter people, when he come here, they will give a red carpet welcome.
That is it. Wife of ousted South Korean president jailed for corruption as husband awaits verdict. FCT Workers Union says strike continues as court orders obtained by Wike affect only 2 leaders. House of Reps summons Auditor General, Finance, Agriculture Minister over missing record on farm subsidy.
Yeah.
I never see anything.
Yeah.
Never see anything. I never see anything. I never see drama. NSCDC personnel alleges non-payment of promotion arrears, accused Commandant General of withholding fund. That will not be Newton now. That's the system.
Yeah.
That's why you must get out. Patients receive care under trees as Niger government abandoned clinic for years. Under tree, now him patient they receive treatment for Niger State.
Yes. Yeah.
Nigerian military aircraft allegedly killed 2 residents, injured 6 others in Niger community. You see, to strike innocent people, and they get power.
Yeah.
So they still get aircraft, but bandits they move in convoy every day. They walk.
And they know where they do, even in the camp, they know where they are. Gumi, they collect money, they go hand them over to the bandits in the bushes. And they will not use this Tokana to go there and bomb them. They won't.
Yeah. They will never do that. They will never do that. They will continue to pretend that it's not happening.
Yeah.
Kogi government under Usman Ododo spend 2.6 billion on foreign trip in 2025. You want to ordinary government. Tell me which they go find for outside 2.6 billion on foreign trip. A governor.
Yeah.
A governor. Tell me, ask him now, that trip where you go, how much did the Kogi government make in that trip that you went?
Yeah. And for that state,
when you travel, it should be for the interest of the state to get money for them or to get business for them. How much did Kogi state make in that trip of 2.6 billion?
And that state, some students feel they study under the tree because there's no house for no classroom, you know. We just saw the one when they said and they get treatment under the tree. For one of the states, but that governor will get billions to the waste around, you know. Yeah.
So it's so sad. My brother Maxwell, you just arrived and we are trying to round up as always. We're almost clocking 4 hours now. Bro Max, take the mic, speak to us. You get something where we see here, where we can't call your name, say whether they're here, where we hear say is it una police do go make one kind thing? Well, I don't understand. Go ahead. Bro Max, are you there? We can't hear you, Bro Max. Unmute yourself. You're muted. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself, Bro Max. We cannot still hear you. You are muted. We can't hear you.
Okay, I mean, I'm unmuted. I'm unmuted. Can you hear me now?
Okay, go ahead. We can hear you now. Go ahead.
Hello. Okay, what did the police do?
I will check it again so that I don't misquote them. I saw it on this place, so I will show it again. Go ahead. Keep on talking.
Or is it the is it the shooting a Galamsey, one of the, I think, in central region or so? If that is the case, in fact, I will be in support of it, Mazi Chicks. If that is the news, I will be in support of it. You do not know the environmental terrorism this people has caused to us. And if it is allowed to go on, we will be importing water from outside the country. I'm telling you the truth. All our river waters have turned to gold. And not even the Ghanaian people, Chinese people. So this government is arresting them, and even going to arrest them, they will, exchange, gunfire with the police. This particular one, the guy wanted to take the policeman's rifle away, and he has to fire a warning shot that made them to start running away. And I think he engaged one of them and, gunned him down. If that is the this, I am 1,000% in support of what the police and the government has done about that. And
I think this one says Ghanaian soldier repeatedly
I would like to say, may God. Okay. I've seen that one. That is the soldiers against a journalist. One of the journalists in Ghana here. I've seen it. He was beaten. The guy was beaten. They beat him up to the extent you see the swellings at the back of that journalist. It is a bad thing. And let me tell you,
they don't join Nigeria. They don't do like Nigeria.
Never. You see, this soldier will be. In fact, I think he has been interdicted. You see, immediately that news came up. That was, I think, on Monday or Saturday or thereabout. This thing happened. Immediately that same day, the following day, the officer was interdicted. Is under questioning right now as we speak. So you cannot do such things, invade people's human rights, and you think no matter how bad the government is or the government of the day is, people will force you to act. And everything that has happened in the same way in the past has been dealt with thoroughly. So forget about what Ghana can never be like Nigeria. Nigeria is a place where the rich, the wealthy, get away with their own atrocities simply because they have money. And the authorities will do what they want to do. Uniformed men and women will do what they want to do, and nobody to hold them to account. But here in Ghana, we will hold you to account. We will make you answer for that particular thing you have committed, whether you are a uniform man, uniform woman, or a politician. So there is none of them that is above the law of Ghana. Unlike in Nigeria, where some people are above, the laws of the country. So that is how it is. I would like to say, look at what they've been on the Shaman market, and I congratulate them. And I say, may Chukwuokike continue to bless them for standing, so strong against that tyranny, that tyrant that is there called Soludiot. I love what they have done. And if you look at their singing, their chanting, all was Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Soludo, show us the law. I don't know whether you have the video here. Soludo, show us the law that permits you to lock our shops. But one thing we should understand is that I will to test this, to test it, because I've listened to Maxwell, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer on that issue. His, the legality and the illegal basis for him to do that. These are individuals. You did not build the shop for them. You did not fund their businesses. These are private businesses. You cannot try to close my shop. Sir, Mazi Christian wants to say something.
No, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Mazi, if I decide to do anything with my business, nobody has the right to question me. I said it the other day, was it day before yesterday or yesterday, when we gathered here too, that I said, even a commissioner of police, a law enforcement senior officer of the police has came out some time ago to say that there is no law, warranting them to force people to come out if they refuse to come out. There is no law. Where is Soludo getting his own laws? Where is he getting his own laws? Our people should try that in the court. They should try that in court and see. Because you cannot come and tell me how to run my business. That is my personal business. If I decide to sit at home, you have no right to order me around. So I congratulate our people to to do what is good, to stand against this man and make sure that they get rid of So Soludo, Anambra State must pay them back whatever that they have lost yesterday, because that is their business. It is not the government of Anambra State that opened the business for them. And the government of Anambra did not even give them seed to start those businesses. Their importation and everything that they are doing right across the world, it is not financed by Anambra State government. Come out when they don't want to come. And remember what they are doing. They are doing it in solidarity with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu illegal treatment by the Nigerian government. So this is my own take on that. And Tinubu also traveled to take giving them weapons to fight in Nigeria, to carry out Islamization, in Nigeria. That is where he visited today. I'm not surprised, because he is also a Muslim. I'm not surprised. And the incident that happened to him, I wish that he got his payment of the he did over against Mazi Kanu. I've loved that. It is not good for anybody to pray or anything to happen to anybody. But when it is obvious, secretly, systematically trying to curtail the wings of his wings, all of us will be praying them for last one. Would have loved anyway. I don't want to use your platform. But I would have loved that. Call my Jenny Minon. So I am not a chocolate, but I'd have a like that. So this is about then. This is about the. Can happy ever, Mazi chicks.
It is well. You're breaking up. You're breaking up. Bromas, are you there? Are you there, Bromas? The information we are getting is that Soludo is arresting businessmen in Onitsha as we speak. Soludo is going about arresting innocent business market men in Onitsha, and it's not going to end up well with him. Soludo is looking for problem, and he's going to get it. He's going to get it.
Chicks.
Go ahead.
Mazi Chicks, right?
Yeah, I can hear you, my brother. Go ahead.
He, you know, he have overstepped.
Oh, you mute me. Okay. I said this one AI now, be Mazi Juice.
And AI.
Okay.
Overstep his bound.
That's what we take chase him now.
Yeah, now by the grace of God, this will be his fate. He has to leave. The land will consume him. Alibo.
Alibo actually also.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh God.
Go ahead, Max, you are speaking.
Yes, even okay, as even this one self, Crampo, Soludo cannot run as faster as this particular one, this AI generated video. He is a very weak man. The evil that he has been committing against the people of God in Anambra State will come back to haunt him very seriously. In fact, he will not even end well for overstepping his bound, locking the shops, individual shops, people that fund and finance their businesses loan. You didn't give them, and the loan, even if they give them loan, you give them at a very high interest rate. They struggle, took loan, get money from family support, all the rest of them, and begin to transact their businesses, pay for the land, organize themselves in that very place. Before government begin, they are now going there to generate tax, and they generate internal revenue from that particular. That is one of the biggest market in Africa. That's Onitsha. That's one of the biggest market in Africa, where international persons come into that place to buy goods and services. You locked it. You locked it up for them. For who? For what cause? They have decided that they will not open their shop on Mondays in solidarity. That is civic disobedience to counter the evil that the Nigerian government is doing to the people. You will not come back yourself. You come now to try to illegally ask them, lock their shop for them. They don't need you. They don't need you to lock their shops for them. They don't need you to tell them when to open and when not to open. I have seen his SSG or secretary or something like that, coming out to say they want to look. You don't have no moral right or legal right to do what you have done in Anambra, and for you now to go on arresting people there too shows us that you are the second Buhari now in Biafra land. And what happened to Buhari will happen to you if you are not careful. So this is where I'm going to leave it, because I don't understand what a professor is doing. A professor, I don't understand. And I do not know if this thing is coming from a true son of the soil of Biafra land. I don't understand. I don't understand the rationale, of this man doing this to our own people. Our own people are sitting at home at will. Nobody's forcing them. If there is anybody that is forcing them, go after those people that are enforcing it. Go after them. These people are willingly said they would not open their shop until something positive, is seen to be done on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And you want to come and inflame the situation again? Is he happy now? Are they happy? They said, oh, Anambra people are not supporting Biafra, are not supporting Biafra. Look at the crowd. This is just, look at the crowd, Mazi Chooks. Look at the crowd. Show us the law. Show us the law. Show us the law. Show us the law. free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is the chant they are chanting over there. And someone will come and tell me, hey, I'm Igbo, I am not IPOB. And when they ask you the word is the indigenous people of Biafra, you will not answer. I want these people, I want the market management board to take solidiot on this irresponsible action against our people. Thank you, Mazi Chooks.
Thank you so much, my brother Max. I appreciate you for your amazing contribution. And I'm going to be rounding up the program now. I appreciate everyone that have joined us on this program. The information reaching us is that Soludo is arresting businessmen in the market traders in Onitsha now. Is arresting them, and I know that our people will resist him. Everyone that is watching us from Onitsha, if you're watching from Onitsha now, you must stay safe and be resilient. Don't give up. You must not give up. It is your right to demand your right. It is your right to participate in civil disobedience. It is your right to protest any way you want to protest peacefully. And the protest of the Biafran has been very, very peaceful. Our demand is simple. They don't want to address the demand. All they are focused on is to attack the personality of the people, to tag us different kinds of names, to demonize us. That is what they do. That is what they do. They are focused on attacking us, demonizing us, calling us names. But that is not going to change anything. Wherever you are in Biafra land, you must know that it is your right to protest and demand for your freedom. And we will continue to demand for our freedom anytime, any day. I pray that Chukwu Okike will guide and protect all of us. Wherever you are, never give up. The battle has just started. We are going to fight it to the end, and we are going to win the battle. Do not be discouraged. Do not be deterred. No matter what you see, there is light at the end of the tunnel. At this time that the United States is looking onto Nigeria, I bet you that the whole world is watching. This will be the breaking point. This will be, they are keeping record. Whatever Soludo is doing, don't get bothered. Don't trouble yourself. He is going to regret every single thing he's doing today. And whatever happens today is part of the thing that has to happen for us to get into our freedom. They will never go unpunished. Our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's transfer from Sokoto to a nearby place where he can be able to file his appeal has been rejected yesterday. And that was a very big blow. The court rejected it for no reason, for no just cause. They have no reason to reject it, but they did. That is to show you that what you are seeing is an orchestrated plan. They have already concluded that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will remain in detention for as long as they want. All we need now is an international intervention to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and that international intervention will be activated by you, by me, by what we do, by the way we conduct ourselves. That is why at this point in time, every one of us have to conduct ourselves properly. We have to focus on things that matters. You must not get yourself involved in unnecessary propaganda, blackmails. Focus on issues that matters. And I bet you at the end of the day, every one of us will go home happily, and you will be glad that you fought a good battle, and every one of us will celebrate and rejoice. We have come a very long way, and at this point in time, there is nothing anybody can do to change whom we are or to take us away from what we have already known that we should do. So wherever you are as a Biafran, I urge you in the name of Chukwu Okike, stay strong. Continue the fight. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Remember the word of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He is for everybody. He encourages everybody to continue to be strong. No matter the group you belong, no matter who you are following, no matter the section you are, always focus on the unity of purpose. Unity of purpose. We are pursuing one cause, which is Biafra. Our purpose of coming here every blessed day to speak is Biafra. Your own purpose should also be Biafra. We might not agree in everything that we say. You might not agree with me in everything. I might not agree with you in all things. We might not be in the same group. That does not mean that we can have unity of purpose. The focus should be unity of purpose. And by the special grace of Chukwu Kabiama, the freedom is very, very close. I appreciate everyone that have been with us on this program. I pray that Chukwu Kabiama will protect every Biafran in Biafra land. Every Biafran in Biafra land, more especially in Anambra State as we speak. I pray that Chukwu Kabiama will guide and protect every single one of you. I also pray for our leaders, more especially our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and our Prime Minister, Mazi Ekpa. May Chukwu Kabiama guide and protect them, secure them, keep them for us until we meet very, very soon. No weapon formed or fashioned against us as Biafran shall prosper, and no weapon formed or fashioned against our leaders shall prosper. Thank you so much for being with me on this program. I will see you again in the evening. If you have not shared this program, please share it. Touch the notification bell so that when I come back, you will get the notification and you will join us on time to enjoy the program. You can ask your question, you can send your comment, you can agree, you can disagree with us. We are not here to fight anybody. This is a platform for public opinion, for all Biafrans, regardless the group where you belong. I appreciate every one of you. I thank you for being part of this program. Continue to share. We will continue to hold our ground until we get to the promised land very soon. Biafra has been declared. We are not going back. All we are seeking for is recognition. And that language you pronounce, Biafra will be mentioned. Once Donald Trump mentioned Biafra, we are gone. Thank you so much. May Chukwu come and talk. See you again in the evening. Bye, everybody.
The very oldest language on the face of this very earth. Chukwu Kabiama pụrụ ihe niile, Chineke na oge ndị nsọ na-efe na isi ala niile na-agọzi aha nsọ ya mgbe niile. Onye anyị na-aja mma wee anyị anaghị efe arụsị, ọ bụ naanị gị onye kere ihe niile kere eke ma ọ bụ onye kere ya. Ọ bụ ya mere ndị